Oh, so you're man-made.
Yeah. Moving weight in these streets, so discreet, you can't see. I'm just trendy in the street, but nigga, Brooklyn raised me. I'm legit, I'm so real, naturally. I'm a beast, and I feast when I eat. You gon' see what I mean. I raise the bar, don't be alarmed. Take the car right through the storm. Nobody said this shit was easy, but I make it look so pretty. How about the car? Hit the bar, who you wait? I'm with Lamar. He said the streets is getting greedy, so you need to feed the need. Baby girl, this is your city. Up next, take this check. Pay your bills, get a less. Ask these bozos why they vex. I'm just trendy in the street, but nigga, Brooklyn raised me. Brooklyn raised me. Brooklyn raised me. I know my ex, he tried to flex. He think I want him. I say, pardon, boy, you must be smoking dope in your dream. You want smoke? Grab a pen, take notes before these bitches catch a stroke. Trying to figure out my style, but baby, this ain't mine. Hit the party, shake your body, give your body hot tamale. I'm a boss, don't get lost in the course. See the sauce, got them tripping in the street, got them kissing at my feet, cause my trip is too elite. Bitches wishing they was me. I get the bag, so ass nigga. I'm just trendy in the street, but nigga, Brooklyn raised me. Brooklyn raised me.
You ready to fucking vibe? It's trendy, the motherfucking body.
You know, we haven't been here in like 2 weeks.
It's a reason why we started the show.
I'm getting used to now coming like, oh, hey, we're back. Stella Steph show.
You got something on your shirt.
Oh, I got some of my Social Tourist shirt.
Yeah, this
Our new
episode is sponsored by Social Tourist. Shout out Hollister. Shout out D'Amelio's, Charlie, Dixie, Mark, Heidi. You know, I got the damn fam imprint on. Stella got the Social Tourist shirt. Shout out to them for sponsoring us. And
Yes.
we got a couple things coming up where y'all gonna see Stella rocking some of the stuff, and we're gonna get some of that new stuff in.
We got an interview with Yonkers Voice next week.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Next week, Thursday. Y'all check out for that. Yonkers Voice. Y'all know Rue Rose, everybody from Yonkers, Westchester. Y'all should know who that is. And we got an interview with him. So y'all see me rocking the outfits that day, too.
And you rocking a shirt today. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually rocking a damn fam hoodie. And a Mitchell & Ness hat that comes from the same umbrella.
Excuse me.
A lot of people don't know about the people that we affiliated with behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, we don't go around bragging and shit that, we got a lot of connections, but, it is what it is.
We really do, though.
But actually, we do. Facts. Even with Math. Math is a super plug.
Yo, Math is so connected. He be surprising me every day.
He's a super plug.
Every
honestly.
day. Every time he throws an event and I see who's going to be there, I'm like, what?
You know how people say they super thugs? Math is a super plug.
And Matt sits back and he act like he don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't do nothing. I'm just me.
Well, yo, actually, ultimately, we was going to talk about the show that we just did last week on Halloween.
Oh, yes. Recap. Our Halloween show.
So,
our show was fucking lit last week. I don't care what nobody says. That was like one of the best shows
nobody
of
could even
2021.
really say nothing about it.
Like, no, they can't. That shit was fire. Did you see the crowd?
Yeah, it was lit. The one good thing about performing on Times Square is that the crowd rotates. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, for real, for real.
It's always new people out there walking past, looking. If you really get their interest, they'll stop for a while and pay attention to the show. And then other people will just come through, see a performance that they like, take some pictures, and then they'll keep it moving. But we had a lot of people sticking around for a long time.
We had a lot of people that stayed from the very beginning down to the last set, even afterwards. We went out to eat afterwards with like some people we met that like watched the show and stuff, and then we let them come in at the end of the cypher or whatever. They came in at the cypher, and we talk like every day now. So they're gonna come on the show. Yeah.
You know, one thing I could say about you, Stella, like you're very
I'm sociable.
Sociable. Like, no, but not even just sociable. Like when you meet people and y'all socialize, you kind of like build a whole relationship with them. And that's what all this whole entertainment business about.
That's what
is
you're
about
supposed to
relationships.
do, because then what's the point?
No,
What's
I
the
really
point?
like that about you because me, I'm sociable, but I ain't keeping in contact with every fucking body.
No, you don't.
You know what I'm saying? But you do.
Look, I be
So it
talking
works.
to him about people. I'm like, you don't remember? He's like, who the fuck is that?
Right.
Like,
Word. Who's that? Like, maybe if I see their face, send me a
never
picture.
heard.
Right,
Like, he'll be
maybe,
like,
yeah.
never heard of him. Like, we were with him like 2 weeks ago. What are you talking about? Like,
Yo.
too many fucking names. I don't know.
Listen, it's a lot of shit on my mind that I be dealing with.
I know,
a lot of
I know.
stuff. So I can't really remember everybody.
Yeah.
But if you really make an impact on me and show me something that's really wows me out, like your music or your performance, or you really doing something that shows that you're really hungry about your craft, then that'll keep my interest. But if it was just another artist that just came, performed, and they kept it moving, but you keep it in touch with them for whatever reason, as long as you keep it in touch
So
with them, then I'm in touch with
do you know all the names of the Stella stars?
No, I do not. I actually do not. And I'm not even gonna lie. That's crazy because yesterday I was at
There's a lot of them.
I was
Yeah,
at
Lainey
Sexy
J.
Lainey J's listening party, and before she could even start it, shout out to Lainey J.
Yes,
and
Lainey J.
and I finally tasted her cooking.
It was good,
Yeah,
right?
it was good. Like,
Yeah.
I was on her about that too. Like, yo, I've been waiting a year and change to taste this damn cooking.
Yeah, she was supposed to cook for us.
Yeah, a long time ago when we was at the other
Season
location.
1. Yeah.
But she says to me, she says, "Oh, I'm about to play out my new stuff. And World of Rama, did you listen to the first album?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Oh,
you
I was
should
like,
have just said
I
yes.
didn't know. I didn't know like
Sorry, lady.
nothing
He
about
should've
the
just said
first
yes.
album. I just knew about the singles
Yeah.
that she played on the show, which I liked, and I be hearing the joint on the radio and stuff like that too. But I didn't want to lie to her and say, "Oh, I listened to your
Right,
project,"
and
and
then
then she's like, "What's your favorite song?" And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're like,
so no, I didn't listen to your album. No
played it,
disrespect.
right?
Respectfully, I didn't listen to your album.
Yeah.
But I am now because now that I really get to see, she's like a hip hop reggae artist.
Yeah, she does like dance
She's
hall,
a
but then
dance
she
hall
also like
hip hop
raps and
artist.
stuff too.
You know what I'm saying? So Trini the Body, like
That's
y'all
why
might
I
as
said I
well
wanted them to meet
should link
before.
and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I really wanted them to meet.
She's about to move though.
Yeah,
Going
to,
the Carolinas. But yeah, she got some dope stuff out there. But she pulled up and I told her, I said, I remembered you when you came to 40 Deuce. When I saw you, I was like, I saluted you.
Yeah,
You know?
she couldn't stay too long.
But what was some of the, and we waiting for Weirdy Wolf to come too. Like he'll be here soon. But,
there was so much. So the best part of last week, I think, the best part, it had to be like when everybody in the audience just jumped in on the cypher.
that was cool.
Yeah,
That was cool.
like I like that part.
That was cool.
Like the interaction and everybody,
that was
and
cool.
everybody that came on the mic was really good. Like nobody sucked.
It wasn't about
Like,
nobody
nobody
sucking. It was just like
listen,
everybody
if
came
somebody
in.
would have sucked, I would have been like, next person.
Well, everybody had their own preference
Yeah.
of what was good and what was bad.
Yeah.
So they did their thing. They got on there
And then the live
got this
band.
bullshit. The
We had
live
a
band was a
Yeah.
big moment. That live band.
Nobody expected that.
No, because they was like rock music, right? Hey, that shit was fire.
3 black guys playing like rock music.
Yeah, that shit.
They sound
But
like
isn't
Rage
like
Against
Hootie and the
Machine
Blowfish a bunch of
almost.
black people?
But that's not really like rock. That's
Yeah,
like,
that is. Hootie and the Blowfish is
yeah,
rock.
that's more like soft, like melodic and shit. They do like heavy metal, like you know. So
No, so my phone's going crazy.
I'm gonna fuck math up today.
Wow. one of my highlight moments.
Uh-oh.
Oh, cool.
I think you got to
Louis,
go outside.
can you open the
and
door
get,
for?
go get, that's
Thank you.
DJ Weirdy Wolf calling in right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know all the kids that came on the show too did really well.
The Hoffs.
Everybody
Hoffs
had
killed
really
it.
great.
Everybody got their phone on. loud
FT
today.
FTF is supposed to be coming on here on the 28th. They won for best performance, and they did have best overall performance. Like, yo, Trini, if you were there, like everybody in the crowd came to the middle of the stage
I'm
and
supposed to
was
be like secretly introduced.
dancing and shit. I'm gonna introduce you in a second, but yeah, like it was just crazy. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, yo, okay.
I'm waiting for him to come in. And
Okay.
then
All
she
right,
was like, "How are you
bye.
talking to me?" And
All right, bye.
he's here. That's your seat right there.
Word, word. Sit down. We got Weirdy Wolf in the building. Louis, I need you to turn that a little bit. Just that.
Sorry, guys. 1 second.
Maybe you could do the whole TV, the whole monitor. You can see what you're getting, right?
Okay, so while he's doing that, he just moved it.
All right. Let me get closer to Stella. Yeah, so we just separate, situating the angles because we want everybody to.
But what if I don't want you to come closer to me?
Oh, my bad.
It's cool.
What if I don't want you to sit next to
Well,
me?
you might not want to after the Halloween event.
Shut
Look,
up.
let's not sit too close to each other. Yeah.
I know. Oh my God.
Come over some more, Stella.
So anyway, so we got DJ Weirdy Wolf just walked in. So I'm gonna go around the table and let everybody know who's here right now. DJ Weirdy Wolf, he was with us on Sunday.
He actually is the man behind the music.
Can I tell him the question I asked you?
Go ahead.
So I can't even look at the camera right now when I say it. So I didn't know that Weirdy Wolf and Crucial were the same person.
Oh man, was you supposed to? They not the same person.
They're not the same person?
Batman don't go around.
Oh, okay. But I just asked you if I could ask him. You said go ahead. You see, I asked you.
But I'm just saying, you asked a question, and I'm telling you that they're not the same person. I'm
God.
telling you that they're not the same.
You know what?
I just put you on.
God damn it. Fuck, man. Let me win once.
So Weirdy Wolf, basically, Stella, we doing a recap right now. That's what you just walked in on. So Stella was saying some of the highlights that she liked the most, and what was something that you liked the most, because we were all there from the beginning. And tell me what stood out the most for you.
Those two
FTF, right? That's
FTF,
what I just said. That's what
The
I
Young
said.
Boys?
Yeah. I
So
said
that
the
was-
same thing.
okay.
Yeah.
I said the same
really
thing.
doing
That was
their
like a
thing.
major highlight. Like they did a really good job, and then they had the whole audience.
Yeah, they had the crowd jumping.
That's
and,
why I said they
had
won.
a good performance. I like the way they won.
That's why I think they won. Like yeah.
Oh,
So they
won.
won. They won a free slot here.
Okay,
They'll be
that's
here
what's up.
on
They
November
deserve that.
28th.
They put on a good show.
They definitely did. They
So that was like,
definitely
you feel like that was the highlight of the whole event, the Young Boys that performed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that group. Those two. That was my favorite performance.
Yeah.
Okay, your favorite performance.
Yeah.
You don't think Ruga did his thing when he got up there?
Oh, Boss
That's
Lady and
Chucky.
Ruga, Chucky
That's
and
Chucky.
Bride
Yeah,
of Chucky.
Chucky did his thing. Chucky and the girl, the bride,
Bride
of
of
Chucky.
Chucky,
she did her
yeah.
thing.
Boss
she
Lady
did her
drama.
thing.
There was
I ain't
definitely,
even
but
gonna
my
hold you.
favorite, you asked
Yeah.
what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
tie-dye
son.
hoodies.
They're dope.
When Homegirl, when Boss Lady was doing her thing,
Yeah.
and she started walking around dancing, it looked like two basketballs under that dress.
I had to get the phone out instantly.
Yo, real talk. Like,
Yeah, nah, she was working that dress. She was killing her performance too.
Yo.
Her moves, everything.
it looked like two basketballs.
But you know what?
bouncing
Her
around.
man likes it, and he wants her to be like that because that's what sells right
Oh
now.
yeah, well,
That's,
if
you
that's
know,
the whole
so
thing. That's the whole.
They make a good team.
and
you
that's
know?
great. That's great for that. You know what I'm saying? But the performances was crazy, but there was a time where in between the shows where you was like you shouted out your old friend, the girl who I met you through.
Yeah.
You gave her like a whole rest in peace to her.
Yeah.
So like, do you want to like say something about that or no?
Honestly, we said rest in peace to her on Sunday.
Okay, all right, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't gonna go no deeper into this.
Because I come from a place of like, you know, she hasn't even been laid to rest yet, and I don't have anything positive to say, so I'm not gonna say anything. You know, I don't take anything back. You know, well, I do take things back, but you know, whatever. But I met World because I knew her. You know, we were introduced together, so
There was a
There's
purpose
that.
for y'all
yeah.
Right.
interacting.
But I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's the greatest thing that happened.
Yeah.
Word. To be honest with you, like
Mm-hmm.
aside from all of the trauma and the turmoil you went with this girl, rest in peace to her. But we met out of that, and look how far we've came from meeting through her. So that's a plus. They always say like when something wrong happens, there's always some good that comes out of
Yeah,
it.
everything
Yeah.
happened for a
know
reason.
what I'm saying?
Nothing don't happen before.
'Cause
The
I
time,
feel like
right?
we bubbling out here, Stella.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So-
We're doing our fucking thing, and we've only been back for like a couple of months.
What's this episode 7 in season 2?
Yeah.
Episode 7?
7?
Yeah, so far we doing it really well. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that contributed to us linking up and getting together.
Yes.
Shout out Face Drama.
Face Drama.
Face Drama has something to do. He the one that was putting that whole
what was it called? What was it called? Talking Chill or something like that?
I don't even remember.
It was
I don't even remember what the name of the show was.
It was Talking Chill.
Every time I went out to Jersey to do the show, she either wasn't showing up, or she felt like, you know, she was too big, I guess, because she was viral. So, you know, her numbers was up, and that fame. Fame is, to me nowadays, it seems like fame is more important than money. And people feel like having fame is, you could start shitting on people when you just got fame. You ain't got the money yet. So I think that's what the whole thing was, and that not working out led to me and you working. And y'all little falling out or whatever y'all had, y'all little scuffle or whatever the case may be, that shit worked because, you know what I'm saying? When you called me on some, oh, yo, I'm going through this and that with her, blah, 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 and you had an idea of your show, that linked us together. And it's working now to this day. You know what I'm saying?
And it works because I work.
Yeah, you grind hard. If you ain't, it's not just a name, it's a lifestyle. If you wasn't doing that shit,
you know,
we wouldn't be here doing it. But I also want to get into a couple other things that was a big talk after the situation happened, because some of the performers that was there, we had some dope performers. Again, like you said, we had the 2 young boys. We had the dude,
BX Miller. We had Queen Bell. We had
the Hoffs. We had a couple groups that was really killing it too.
Can't even think.
But
right now.
it was a group it was an artist that came there, Nimrod, who came as Batman.
Yeah.
And he performed. He killed it. But after his performance, he was saying, he was talking crazy.
Stella wanted to smack him.
Yeah. So you see, right? He was like, yo, I only came here to fight somebody, but they ain't here right now.
So
and Stella grabbed the mic. She was like,
"Get the fuck out of here now."
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, if you came here to do that, then you could get the fuck out of here, or whatever." You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so
totally disrespectful. I don't care who you are. Like, that is so disrespectful.
But you know, this entertainment music beef, the beef is beef. The niggas gonna say what they gonna say.
Yeah, but I felt like it was disrespectful to me to say that was the only reason why you were there.
Right.
Okay.
And you know what? I know that was a lie because for one, he was supposed to have been there from the beginning.
Why pay a fee and then say that's the only reason why? So you
because
just have money to throw around.
Niggas want to stunt.
Shit.
Niggas want to stunt. You know what I'm saying? And act like, you know, they really got it and stuff like that.
You want to be the tough guy for the day,
right?
You know?
But even after that,
for the hour.
even after that, he spoke to me and I said, "Yo, bro, with all of the police and everything that was out there, like, you really wanted to put that out there?"
He's trying to do all that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm speaking on what it really was. It definitely got attention because people paid attention. And they were like, "Oh." Stella even grabbed the mic real quick. Was like, "Oh, what the fuck is you talking about?" Nigga, like, you want to do this? Take that shit over that way.
Yeah, you can go into the next fucking town. Take that shit out of here.
You know so yeah, we talking
about him.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Say that
he definitely got it working for whatever reason he did it. But sorry about that. But with that being said, we're a show where we like to get down to the nitty gritty of shit. So since that was one of the highlights of the night, and we spoke about him saying that, and you know, police, and even the altercation with all 4 moms and stuff, all of that stuff that went on that night, all of that shit. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that some more.
Oh, are we really though?
Yeah, we gonna dabble into that a little bit. But
because I thought we weren't gonna discuss it.
We gonna talk about it a little bit.
Oh
but
my God!
I want to dive into a couple of things first. So when Nimrod said that about that artist,
like, what happened?
Oh no, don't get nervous now, girl. But when Nimrod said that about that artist, it turns out that we have that artist here.
Yeah, we do.
So give me a hand clap, you know what I'm saying? So we can have this artist address that issue about what happened and why he said that. And we want to get everybody's story here. You know what I'm saying? People say what they want to say, but we want to know, like, what's the real truth about this shit. So when he said, I only came here to beat up such and such.
Oh, he said a specific name?
Yeah. What did he say?
He said my name?
What did he say?
He said my name?
He said, he said K-Flow, King Flow.
Oh, that's what he said?
He said, I came here to beat up Flow, but he not here.
Yeah, he's a
And it's out there. It's like, I'm not snitching. It's out there. Like, the shit is out there. Everybody was talking about the shit. So we just so happen to have King Flow here today.
In the building. You know what time it is, man. Stonehead's in the building, man. Street Heat TV. You know what it is. King Flow.
Yeah.
General's in the building, man. You know what time it is.
So King Flo, like, we want to know really, like, what is that whole situation about? Because I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Nimrod and you and all this.
No. Not yet.
You don't want to get into that yet?
Not yet. No. Because I want to listen to the music first.
All right, Stella, I'm saying like we already like segued him in. So
reason to keep watching.
Okay, all right. So look, I want you to just say something real quick since you're here. We already
was like, I have to.
You.
Hold on, really
now you
fast.
gotta say something, and then we'll come back to it. You know what I'm saying?
What can I say, man? Bad business is bad business. We're gonna get into it, and we're gonna discuss what the
What's
bad
up,
business
Validated
is.
Magazine's watching right now.
But needless to say, I'm not the only one out here that got that bad business taste in their mouth through this character. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and things not really what they appear to be, or how they make them out to be to the average person that's watching. Because that's all it is, really. It's a facade. So you got niggas that be out here wearing 30 fake chains and fucking, you know what I'm saying, renting out cars in their bitch name, and you know what I'm saying, getting money from the.
No, stop. No.
Nah, listen. I don't even listen.
My water at? I got to drink some water.
Because it's a lot of things being said back and forth, and I'll wait till we get into it more in depth. But it's a lot of things being said from. You know what I'm saying? But we all know what the fucking truth is, man.
Yes.
Know what the truth is.
And you definitely gonna say your truth here today.
Yes, you are.
We definitely
it ain't gonna be my truth. Everything I'm gonna say is facts based off factual events.
Okay, so it's the truth.
I got proof, nigga. Proof on deck.
So it ain't just the truth. It ain't just your truth. It's the truth. Okay, there you go. You heard that.
And then
Hand
and I
clapping
gotta say, and I just gotta say this. People need to realize too, at the end of the day, we are media. So
you saying that to say what?
So like, we are here to get the truth and factual statements, and not just one side of the story. We want all sides. We give everybody the opportunity to speak, not just one person. Because if we only got one person's side, then that means we were being biased.
I mean, typically I wouldn't even waste my time of promo on myself talking about somebody else. Like, that's not even my character.
Yeah.
But because I heard that this guy is going from place to place and show the podcast and live show and doing all this shit talking about me, bro, you calling me out, bro. So I'm going to come out. I wasn't going to say nothing to the people because everybody already has a preconceived notion of whatever the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Everybody, I leave people up to their imagination, but if you out here calling me out like I'm some kind of sucker ass nigga, like, bro, I wasn't even supposed to be at that show. I got invited last minute, and you going on the stage talking about you was there to fight me and you was supposed to be there the whole time. Son, you a sucker. There's nothing else to be said about it.
Well, we're gonna say some more about it later, though.
Yes.
But for right now, we're gonna end it like off that. What was this? A segment of what? Speak your piece or something?
Speak your mind.
Speak your minds. So you sure you don't have nothing else you want to say about any of the situations that we spoke about that you now reneging on? All right. So all right. Well, we got Trini the Body in here too.
I changed this week. Yeah. I changed.
Yo, shout out to you for feeling better.
Thank you. Yeah, I was really sick this week.
Yeah, lift that. You know how to adjust that mic. Stop playing.
Oh, there I go.
Oh yeah, so Trini's here.
Trini.
Yes, you already
Trini
know
the
the vibes. Trini the Body.
That was a song that we introed the show with. That was Trini's new record.
Yes.
Facts. Brooklyn, stand up.
And for y'all who don't know, Trini, my baby.
Yes,
I love her so much.
I love you too, baby.
She came on my show last season, and I haven't been able to leave her alone since.
Word. You right. But we both on the same page with each other, so that's good. You know, I don't mesh too well with a lot of females, so for
it's
me
hard to do that. It's
with
so
you,
hard.
It's dope. That's a blessing.
I appreciate that. I really
So Trini
do.
the Body.
Yeah.
Obviously, are you from Trinidad?
Well, my father is from Trinidad. My mother is from St. Martin. I was born in Brooklyn, but I was raised up in a Caribbean household. So in my house, I had two cultures.
Yeah. Same
Trinidad
here.
and St. Martin. Outside, which is Brooklyn, was totally different from the inside.
From
of
what
my
you
house.
learn at home. Yeah.
Exactly. So the streets is different from what you learn inside. You go outside, you learn something completely different.
Yeah.
What they was teaching.
So your father's Trinidadian
Yes.
and your mother's
from St. Martin.
St. Martin.
Yes,
so
French
you're
West Indies.
Saint Trinian.
Yeah.
Saint Trinian.
Oh, I like that. Saint Trinian.
Yeah, Saint Trinity.
Real talk. I'm about to go to Trinidad soon. Like before this year's out, I might be flying right out there, chilling for about a week or two, and shit. You know, my people's out there.
Me.
Actually,
Yeah, for real.
me and DJ Weirdy Wolf was in Jamaica, and then we went to Trinidad one time on a little tour.
Oh, y'all just be doing shit together.
We was out of town.
Right.
Y'all just be.
That's what I'm saying. People
Y'all
don't know
just be
behind the
doing
scenes
shit, like-
how much connected we are with stuff like that. They just thought this is a man with the wolf face
Yeah.
on DJing, but dude is international.
Yeah, he really
He
is.
actually went with Crucial. With
You know,
I'm dead.
I'm just saying it's Weirdy Wolf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Crucial,
but
you know,
the
is coming out with the movie. So if you want to be in a movie, Trini.
Yeah,
Crucial,
listen, hit me.
If
Make
you could
me
let
up.
Crucial know
Great at
that-
acting. Sometimes
Sometimes
I
Oh, the
act like I
Sons,
like
Sons of
people.
Kingston. It's a web series that's out right
Yeah.
now, and it's on the big
Sons of
platforms too,
Kingston?
right?
Yeah.
What is it on?
It's on YouTube right now. We got it on Get This Movie.
GetThisMovie.com.
Okay.
And this is the second season, right?
The third season. We're
Third
about to start
season.
filming the third season for that.
Wow.
So I
Okay,
know they
cool.
could use. I know they could definitely
Congratulations.
use a character like Trini, the body.
Yeah,
We actually
give me the
casting-
body.
We're casting right now for new
I mean, you know how that means.
actors. So
And you already did movies before, didn't you? Do
Yes,
movies with
yes.
AB is
Yes.
his name, right?
With Ab.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. We were supposed to do a movie called
Okay.
Rent Money, but that didn't happen. You know, behind the scenes, some things.
Yeah.
You
There's
know.
always something behind the
It's
scenes.
always
something
something.
always
It's always that
happens.
one person that come around and fuck shit up. You know what I'm
And it could be
saying?
it could be one person that come
Facts.
around and fuck shit up, or it could be
Facts.
one person that come around and really fuck shit up.
Right,
Shit is
right,
really, you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
But in the past,
point of
I
no
did do
return.
some, series as well.
Okay.
We Go Hard TV. We had a show out with them, but that got taken down. We did one season, and that was that. It was asking for
Learning
more,
experience.
but
That's what it
yeah,
is. Take
yeah.
it, use it, and apply it somewhere else.
definitely,
You know,
definitely.
bigger, better. There's gonna be more shit coming up. I'm telling you.
Definitely, I ain't listen.
2022 is
Well,
about
you a
to be
Stella
the
star
year.
now,
me,
so you
so
know you get
definitely.
plugged into
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you know, we
Facts.
talk all the time. So Stella be
Wow,
letting me
it's a
know, I
big
want
fact.
you to do this, I want you to do that, but I told
Yeah,
her.
I be throwing everything at her like at one time.
Yes,
She's
I'm like,
what
wait,
the hell?
it gotta happen after I heal, okay? Don't forget.
Facts.
Don't forget.
So Weirdy Wolf, like how did you start doing what you did? I know we had you on the last season, but since then, the last time we had you on the show, this was like almost a year and a half ago.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to my cousin because it was his birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, Christian.
Yo, Chris, what's good?
So the one that was a designer, he worked for Nordstrom. The one that came the same day as Weirdy Wolf.
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah. So it was
I
his
actually
birthday.
reached out to him about something, but I figured it out anyway. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah.
He
So-
don't answer my phone calls either. Don't take it. Don't
You
take it
big-
personally.
Oh, you think you big time?
Don't take it
So
personally.
Weirdy Wolf, how's it been like throughout the pandemic and everything? Like, how's it been going for you since you've been DJing publicly in New York City?
it's been going real good. I actually started doing this to promote my music. I started a marketing company called Pack a Wolf Promotions.
Okay.
So I DJ as DJ Weirdy Wolf, and I go like all over the city. Whatever area I'm in, I'm actually about to do a tour, and I'm gonna go to Miami soon. But I'm mostly in 42nd on Times Square by the Red Steps. You know,
Right where near where we were.
I think
Like
you
that's
kind
where.
of all over the place over
Yeah.
there. You're not just over
Yeah.
by the Red Steps. You over there at 44,
Well, you know,
45th,
that-
46.
right, that area over there,
Yeah.
the popping area over there in the city. I be DJing over there, and the people really love the vibe. You know what I'm saying? They love it, man.
You gotta be, because when I was in Atlanta and I was at this event, the Horse is one of the new Horse series that's coming out. But when we was in Atlanta, I was talking to some artists and I was telling them, they was like, "Oh, you from New York?" Because they hear the accent or whatever. So I'm like, "Yo, you ever performed in New York?" And I was saying to them, like, "Yo, you ever been to Times Square and performed?" They was like, "Yeah," because when I went to Times Square, it was some wolf guy out there that was playing music, and I was like, "What?" And they was like, his name was like Weird Wolf. I was like, "Yo, that's
Weird
my
Wolf.
guy." I said, "You saw?" He was like, "Yeah." When we was out there, he had it lit out there. I was like, "Well, yeah, I could have y'all perform at that shit." Y'all be right out there on Times Square in the heart of New York City performing your music.
Yeah, another thing I do when I'm out in Times Square, I give artists the opportunity to perform like in front of everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Have a cordless mic. The whole setup is just official. Like, you know what I mean? They
Right.
love it, yeah.
And it's at DJ Weirdy Wolf.
Yeah, DJ Weirdy Wolf. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, Twitter, all that.
and at Pack of Wolves Promotions.
And Pack of Wolf Promotions.
Yeah, son is grinding out here, man.
Yeah, he really is. He's fucking everywhere.
Niggas out here better recognize, man. People will make the best tasting lemonade out of lemons. Y'all better take a sip, because
people are becoming millionaires from cleaning toilets.
Word.
People are becoming millionaires from throwing products down the toilet. Like literally, like all they do is they film it, and did you see that on TikTok?
I seen it.
Okay, like they literally are throwing like Clorox, this, that, like cleaner, or like a bunch of shit down the toilet and filming it and speeding it up, and they've got millions and millions of viewers.
That's fucked up, because all of that shit you putting in the toilet,
yeah,
that
is fucking up the
fucking up the environment.
Yeah,
actually.
But
then when you post your music on there, that won't get no views like that.
Nope.
Yeah,
they literally view the dumbest things.
The dumbest shit.
So maybe I need to write my rhymes on a paper
and flush
crumple it and flush it. That'll get me more fucking exposure than my songs itself. For real, like
every time you write something, be like, fuck it, crumble it up, throw it.
Or while you rapping, injure yourself. That's what gets you views too.
Or like getting shot or stabbed.
Yeah,
Yo,
they like that.
I think that was like one of the parts when that shit happened with 50. That's when that got popular. Because I remember that when 50 got shot up, and they was trying to blackball
everybody
him,
went to
that
get
shit catapulted his story even more.
So now
then that's when you had the
shot.
artists like Gravy getting shot in front of Hot 97, other niggas getting stabbed, and talking about how they got hurt. Like, yo, come shoot
just
me.
Just to talk about it, just to have something to say.
Right.
Life is not that interesting.
Yo,
and
you know what's so crazy about that shit? That a lot of these younger artists now, they are committing murders just to get popular. Like that dude was like, what's that rapper? Murder on my mind. This nigga killed his friends.
Had him in the trunk of his car for like what? 2 days
This
or something?
nigga killed his friends and tried to make it seem like dudes shot up the car, but not realizing with the forensic evidence, it would show the dynamics of you shooting them in the back of the head. Like, they did it just for the likes, just so they could get popular. Now this nigga's a popular rapper in jail for mad years.
Yeah.
He had murder on his mind.
Is it weird though that I like that song?
Yeah, it's a good song.
That is my song.
It's a good song.
I bump that going to work every day.
It's a great song.
Word. Yo, I heard Hall 4 listening to that shit, and I heard the lyrics, and I was like, yo, turn that shit the fuck off. Get that depressing ass, well, I want to kill somebody music out of here. I don't want my young ass kid listening to that, studying
somebody
that shit.
the fuck up.
You know what I mean? That's some adult shit, man. Leave that to the adults.
Well, speaking of music, let's go into a music break right now, and then we're going to come back with K Swain.
All right. Let's do it. Word. Let's see what we gonna go into. I want to go into this right here.
Hey. Okay, just going on a music break really fast, and then.
Them other niggas ain't seeing me. Your new nigga ain't seeing me, and that's on that. Not many niggas out here seeing me. Your ex nigga ain't seeing me. I can give you details on details. I can give you refills on refills of this sunny D in the morning, waking you up early in the morning. I can get it poppin' like a wheelie. The love I show it to you freely. The gifts I give it to you willingly. Your ex and them, they seeing me, and that's on God. Trust and believe, it's us against our lives. Don't compare Prince to a frog. For you, I go breaking all the law. Them other niggas ain't seeing me. Your new nigga ain't seeing me, and that's on that. Not many niggas out here seeing me. Your ex nigga ain't seeing me. I'm just saying you can do better. And I know your girls have to do that lately. I'm rock and roll. Them other niggas ain't see me, see me, see me, see me, see me. That new nigga ain't see me, and that's on that. Not many niggas out here see me, see me, see me, see me, see me. Your ass nigga ain't seeing that. Whoa. Them other niggas ain't see me, see me, see me, see me, see me. Your new nigga ain't see me, and that's on that. Not many niggas out here see me, see me, see me, see me, see me. Your ex nigga ain't seeing me.
All you need, boy, make up your mind. Then you say that you're through with me. Then you say that you never.
Yo, I just want to let y'all know right now. This song I'm about to play, this is of a wonderful singer. Her name is Catherine Swain. This is all on Phantom Music, right? Shout out Phantom Music. That's the same platform that My Flowers is on. So she's actually a label mate of mine. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we show special treatment to label mates. So let's do it. Let's go into it. You know what I mean?
I've been here with you since the start. Boy, why you play with my heart? I need to know.
Produced by Phantom of the Beats, Phantom Music, Boomag Distribution, Sony Orchard.
We've been through some ups and some downs. I've always been around for your love. Can't you do the same for me? Then you say that you're through with me. Then you say that you never leave. Then you say that I'm all you need. Boy, make up your mind. Then you say that you're through with me. Then you say that you never leave. Then you say that I'm all you need. Boy, make up your mind. How can you just walk away? Walk away. After every word I say, I need your love. Why won't you listen to me? And then you say that you're through with me. Oh, baby, 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 why can't you see? I need your love. Show me love. Then you say that you're through
did a really, really great job. Wow.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's
that
up
was
right
nice.
there.
That was.
That's
I gotta put the phone
That's
closer
Catherine
to the.
Swain. Put it on up. Yeah, that's
Catherine
right.
Swain. So let everybody know where you're from.
What's good?
I'm from Northern Ohio. That's where I live right now. I grew up, my early childhood was in Cincinnati and then Indiana. And now I'm in Northern Ohio.
Oh, okay. Wow. Wow.
Cincinnati. You from Cincinnati?
So how did you link up with Phantom?
So
How did that happen?
Yeah, so we have a mutual friend, DJ Kid Magic out of Columbus.
Okay.
And I knew DJ Kid Magic from like right out of high school. I went and recorded at his studio.
Okay.
And he scratched for the UMCs back in the day.
Oh, he was a DJ.
Yeah, so he and Phantom have known each other for a really long time. And so I started working on music again, got back in touch with Kid Magic, and went to Columbus and recorded some demos.
Oh, wow.
And so after I had done that, he was like, hey, I posted about a producer on Facebook. I want you to get in touch with them and send them what you've been working on.
Right.
And like right around that same time, I saw a post that he had posted of Haz's, and it was like Grammy-nominated producer.
Yeah.
With Little Kim and 50 Cent and Busta Rhymes. So that's what I thought he was talking about. So I sent my music to Haz and waited for a little bit. And then Magic called me one day and he was like, you really did something. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, when I told you to send your music out to a producer, I was talking about a guy I know in Columbus.
Oh, wow.
He's like, but you sent your music to Haz and he really liked what he heard and he wants to talk to you.
Isn't it like an overwhelming feeling though? Like to start off working with somebody like that has.
Yes.
Stop it. Phantom is a regular guy.
I mean, some people don't care about his accolades, but I do.
I'm just saying, like, but he's a regular down to earth person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he is,
people
he
don't
is.
know that he's the dude that made the Lil Kim and 50 record, the
Yeah.
Ghostface record, your record. He,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That my song, he didn't produce it, but it's out on his platform. Like, it's certain things that he's done that's big that people don't know about, but he don't go around bragging about
Yeah,
it.
you would
either.
never know who he is
what I'm
because
saying?
he'll be in the room with you for hours and never say like
talking
who he
about
is, what he
everything else
does,
except
like,
who
yeah.
he is. You know what I'm saying? So he's a regular person. That's what I mean. Like, he's a regular guy that got a lot of accolades, but don't go around bragging about it and shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it
Yeah,
is.
we just clicked, which is great. Like, I was nervous at first to send in my music, but my husband was like, you have to do it. Like, you just need to do it, and who knows what's going to happen.
Okay.
So I was really nervous at first, but then once we started to build a relationship, it just clicked. You know what I mean?
So what? Let everybody know what the name of the album is, and if it's out already, where they can find it at, and your Instagram and everything.
The name of the single is Make Up Your Mind, and you can find it on all streaming platforms. You can also find it on Who Mag Distribution Volume 3, Women of the World, which is super exciting. And then you can find it, just on all major streaming platforms, and you can find me on Instagram at the K Swain, SWAIN, and on Facebook the same.
Yes, at K Swain, at the K
So
Swain.
DJ
correct?
Mr. FX,
Yeah.
you heard it. Like, she said it's on all streaming platforms, but I'm definitely gonna send you the MP3 because DJ Mr. FX is paying attention, and he said the song fire, and he want the MP3. So I'm gonna definitely talk to Phantom and send that off to you and shit. You know what I mean? So we definitely have prominent people in the house every time we do the Stella Steph show.
Yeah,
Y'all know what it's all
absolutely.
about,
We
you know
really
what I'm saying?
do. Thank you so much for letting us play your music. Thank you for calling in and doing this live with us. And we really hope to have you here in person one day. I'm looking
She'll
forward
be out
to
here
that.
once everything take off. She gonna be all over the world. We want to get you on the show first. So actually, this little video interview, this viral interview, is the first step. But we gonna have you on here before you take all the way off, and then you be too busy to come up here with us.
then you're like, I don't want to go all the way over there for that.
Nah, she will still come through.
Forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So when she said she from Cincinnati, the first thing I thought about was that show. I'm from WKRP in Cincinnati.
Y'all is
Right?
stupid. Y'all is stupid.
That's where we came from. That's our era right there. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
World, I did my interview.
Okay.
So now you could talk about whatever you want to talk
I'm just
about.
saying, like I said before we came back from the music, you know what I mean? That was, you know what I'm saying? Malik Kill with his banging ass record.
You can.
And you know what I'm saying? That was Catherine Swain with her banging ass record. But I want to get into another guest that's here because we got DJ Weirdy Wolf in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got Trini the Body in the building. We opened the show with her. And we got King Flo.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
we do.
We got his music. We're going to play his music too. But as I was setting the show off and we was talking about some of the feedback that happened from the Halloween event last week. My bad. Last week. You know what I'm saying? Like last week, Sunday, we was talking about how one of the artists said that though they came there to fight you. And we wanted to get your take on it and why that was being said and why was that a main factor of, you know, his performance? And what was the problem with you two guys?
I mean, why was the main factor of his performance? Because niggas got me on their mind all day long. I don't know. Niggas talk about me on their lives. Niggas go to podcasts. It's real simple, man. As a business owner or a label executive or whatever he wants to claim that he is, when you write contracts and you're dealing with artists, 9 times out of 10, from what I've seen in my own experience, the artists that have been in and out the roster, and y'all know the ever-changing roster that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A lot of these artists are not developed, and they have no idea how the game works at all.
They know nothing about nothing.
They have no idea about business. They have no idea about trademarks. They have no idea about publishing. They have no idea about any of this. And when you go to a label or if a label seems interested in you as an artist coming up, you like, you know, this is great. You know, they believe in me. They're gonna put whatever into me, and I'm gonna learn the game coming through this. In this situation, it wasn't that, and people are coming into this label, and they're getting taken advantage of.
So you think under false pretenses? Under
false pretenses, right?
Okay.
And so they're getting taken advantage of, and so people come, they start realizing what's happening, and they go. Unfortunately, I was a friend. I was perceived as a friend to this man. I thought he was my man's. We were friends for years before I decided to join the label. And, you know, it was kind of like, you know, you my man's, we could take this to the next level type of thing. It was on something like that.
Okay.
And so I said, all right, brother, let's do this, you know, all together. So very quickly, I started to see the fluctuation in the staff and the artists alike. You know, it was different staff members every couple of weeks and different artists, you know, and you know, it was a point where there was one lady that was in charge of me giving her my BMI information and sound scan information and all of that stuff. And so these artists come to this label and they leave because they're unhappy with this with the situation. Not to mention there's personal things going on inside the label. This is bad business. I represent another brand called Street Heat TV.
Yeah, I heard about Street
And you guys are very
big. That's a big,
huge. So I represent this brand also. So knowing this, I'm very careful with how I conduct business and how I'm viewed by my peers and in the professional sense. Bad business is something that I don't want to be attached to. So very quickly I kind of shied away and just was doing my own thing. You know, I would help the label out and do whatever I can. But I signed a contract later on.
Yeah.
A 2-year contract, and it stated that, you know, regular contract shit, but it stated that for a percentage of my works, I would be booked shows, I would be paid for my studio time and paid for my videos and, you know, certain things. There's clauses in there that we can't really discuss. But, it was certain clauses that were breached. And as my friend, as my man's, I'm telling you, bro, for the last 2 years, I've been putting money out my own pocket, even helping you with studio time, even, you know, bringing your artist to my studio and doing that shit on the arm for you. Videos dirt cheap because my team, we get the best video team in New York. You know, shout out to my whole team, StreetETV.com, yo. But, you know, so I'm telling them, yo, bro, you know, honestly, I can't keep doing this coming out of pocket because I'm a business. And everybody knows that if you have more expenditure in business than you're bringing in, then you're a failing business.
Yeah.
So I approached them as a friend and let them know I can't do this no more on that sense. So we have to work something out. You have to either come up with what you have promised me, which I've been waiting patiently for, or I'm just going to have to part ways and we're going to have to take this into a different area.
Now, when you had this conversation with this guy, how long has it been since you've been building up a debt, or he's been building up a debt with you? Because usually labels, when they sign artists, they pay for all of the stuff that you was paying for,
Right.
and then eventually they say, all right, so when you now have money coming in off of what we put out of you, we want to recoup all of that money first. But in your sense, you've been constantly putting up your own money while you was under this imprint.
Right.
So how long did it take you to realize, you know what?
Like, hold on, I'm gonna go and file. Like,
what
they
the
need to
fuck
give me
am
my
I doing
bread.
here? I'm spending money on a label that's supposed to be spending money on me.
I mean,
and I ain't getting nothing back out of it, and I still got to give up a percentage of my shit. So
I mean, it was about after the first year, and when I seen like these new artists coming and going, and they were getting videos, and they were getting studio time, and they were getting all this shit, and
you're like, what about
some
me?
female artists were getting bodies promised to them, and all this other shit, and I'm like, yo, bro, it came a point in time where I have a big team.
Yeah.
Like I said, I represent another brand. I also have a group called the Stoneheads. I got real people around me that are really genuinely want to see me succeed.
Yeah.
And when they come into these video shoots and they like, damn, bro, this is another video that ain't your video. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And it's just little things like that. So I'm not the type of person to bite my tongue. If you my mans and there's a problem, I'm gonna let you know right away.
As you should.
So it ain't like I secretly been like, angry about it, or I've had board meetings about it. I've had people, the staff come in and say the same thing that I've been saying, and they all agree with me.
Yeah.
And about 6 months ago was the last time that I was like, the money got to come from somewhere, because I'm not about to keep going to your shows.
Yeah,
and
you can't keep doing this.
Especially because before I signed the federal, I was booking my own paid shows. I was, appearances, features. And so it came to a point where about a year ago, I was like, yeah, this situation isn't helping me as much as I'm helping the situation.
Yeah.
And so, I decided to call a board meeting. We had a board meeting, and it was like a big circus, and it was like, yeah, we doing such and such a deal. Like, I'm not putting nobody's business out there like that, but we doing such and such a deal with something.
This is your time to really say.
Yeah, but we don't. But there's some things that we're going into litigation for. So I'm not trying to. Right. So
you sued actually.
Right. So we'll get to that. So such and such. We about to do this big thing, and Nimrod's project is gonna go first, and you'll go next. So that for me was like a smack in the face. Being that I don't want to get, because I don't like to sound arrogant, but my shit is buzzing right now. Your numbers, none of your numbers on your shit was like how my numbers was. You had to take my video down because you look stupid. All of your other numbers is looking crazy. He took my video down, my God King single down. I was at 102 something thousand views on that. He took it down. I put it on somewhere else, and we're up to 18,000 again. So it's like, my numbers is there. Go look on my Spotify. Everything that I'm doing, I'm getting booked. Now that I took the name Federal out of my Instagram and out of my Facebook, people hit me up like, yo, bro, I've been waiting for you to take that name off your shit. Like, what you was waiting for?
So it's like a name can damage you. Working with somebody can really damage
that's
who you
what that's
are.
what I was saying, to the point where I represent another brand, and it was kind of like my niggas was looking at me crazy, and I'm like, yo, this is my man's though, so I'm gonna ride with him, because if you my man's and you say you my man's and I perceive you to be my brother, you calling yourself my brother, I'm gonna ride with you. So if I come at you and I'm saying this, and you know my situation, you know I got children, you know that I'm a grown ass man, dog. I pay my fucking bills. I'm putting money into your shit. You might you come kick that up to me, bro.
Yeah.
Now I don't know aggressive shit, but you my brother. You supposed to do that.
Right.
That's integrity. So I told him that, and it became oh yeah, I got you for this amount, and then the amount got smaller and smaller and smaller till it got to a small enough amount to where I was like, you're disrespecting me, bro. You're disrespecting my intelligence, and you're disrespecting my hard work that I put in every day. If you know me and you know my team, you know that we work in every single day.
Y'all got an award at that ceremony.
Yeah, we did get an award at the ceremony. Yeah, shout out to Tuesday. But we work hard every day. We're not playing. This is what we do.
Yeah.
So for me to be helping somebody build their brand, and you not even to have enough integrity as my brother to be like, yo, this nigga got kids. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that's doing his thing. Let me at least, because I didn't ask him for no money. I don't want no extra money. I just want the money I've been putting into, bro. Just keep me going.
Yeah.
Don't have me.
So what did he kind of assume, that since you funding all of your studio time, your videos and everything of that sort, so what was he saying, that when your record started moving, that he wasn't gonna recoup nothing, you was gonna get all your money back? Or What was the type of deal that y'all made after you realized you had to pay for everything yourself?
The type of deal that we made, no, the deal was in the contract. So that was the original stated contract. As my friend, he was like, and I gave it to him as my friend, and he was like, yo, I'm waiting for this money to clear. And I was like, all right, bro, like we waiting. And then it just becomes a point in time where it's like, yo, I have to put my foot down, otherwise you gonna be treating me like you treating the rest of these artists that don't know what the fuck they doing.
That's why with business you can't have that friendship shit in business or family shit in business.
And so that's that's my thing with it. So even if you my friend, if we have a contract and you're doing bad business, I'm gonna handle it in the business sense. Yeah. Nothing personal, and that's what I told him. Nothing personal, bro.
But you need your money.
But I need my money, and I'm gonna have to take it out however way I gotta take it out.
That's when you did the paperwork.
That's when I did the paperwork, and so I filed the paperwork on him, and you know, it just was at first. I didn't even file the paperwork yet. Matter of fact, I gave him the opportunity to do the right thing. Just be. You're supposed to be my man's. Like, do the right thing, my nigga. Like, what's up?
Right.
Yeah.
We had a face-to-face convo. We had convos on the phone. We had all type of convos, and then it just became to a point where he was just, he realized that I wasn't playing about suing him, and then he got into a volatile place where it was like, fuck you, all type of crazy shit. But I'm not that type of dude. I'm not gonna be online talking crazy. Right. Like, we not about that, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and say like, yo, I'm the toughest person in the world, but I'm not no bitch, my nigga. Like, you're not about to. So
you're a man first,
right? I'm a man first and foremost, and so I'm gonna stand on those principles as a man. And so, you know, him saying all that, and you know, I said what I said back to him, just to, you know, because I'm a smart ass nigga. You say some gay shit, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's, you know what I'm saying, I heard that you like it in your saying, so I get under your skin, and so that's what I did. I got under his skin, and he want to fight me, and that's where he gets to the point where he goes to these shows and doing these things, saying that he want to fight me, because I got under his skin. But you mad because I'm not just gonna let you walk all over me and use me like you be using all these other artists and doing what you do. And like, you know, it's a whole bunch of situations going on where you sleeping with the females on the roster and they gotta leave, and it's all type of messy shit, bro. And I can't be involved in that. And and every time, and this was a major complaint of mine every single time, bro, stop fucking with the artists on the roster.
Didn't she meet him the night we was in Brooklyn at some joint?
Nah, she didn't meet him that night.
She did.
No, she met Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But,
so that's where he said that shit after his show about wanting to fight you.
Yeah,
because you went to him with the paperwork.
Yeah, so he got in his feelings for the paperwork. Oh, pull up on me, I'll fight you with whatever. Bro, why am I gonna pull up on you and fight you if you owe me money, bro? I'm just gonna let the lawyer handle that shit,
right.
B.
You just want your money.
Yeah, like that's all there is to it. And I was like, and before he said all this other stuff, because he started going into my kids is this and my dead mother's this, and then before we could have been to a place where you could have did the right thing and we could have been friends, but now I just don't respect you, bro. You have no respect in my eyes. And before, you was doing things that was out of my range of respect for you too, but because you was my mans, I rode with you because you was my man, or I felt like you was my mans. So I stood by you, even though my people's reputable people who I work with, if you know Street TV, y'all know who we work with.
Yeah.
Reputable people is like, yo, bro, what are you doing? What the fuck is, like, what's wrong with you?
I got a question, devil's advocate. What made you sign with Federal from the beginning? Because if you was dealing with Street Heat already, Street Heat was already up.
Oh yeah.
When you signed the deal with him, because when you said stuff to me about the time frame, and I'm doing the math in my head,
100%.
Street Heat was already popping.
I've been with Street Heat for.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing with Street Heat is, it's like a family, so it's not like a label. We do things individually to build our own platforms. Everybody has their own space, but we culminate together and we create Street Heat. Everybody doing what they do over here, and it makes the entity way bigger.
Yeah.
I had met Nimrod through Street Heat. My first ever video that I went to go shoot with Street Heat, we did at the Foxwood Casinos, and it was at the same time where Rakim met DMX. If y'all go online and y'all Google that video, Rakim meets DMX for the first time, that interview, we did that.
I seen that.
Yeah, we did that interview. I was in there, Nimrod was in there, and he was at the time he was
and
working.
DMX was praising Rakim, talking about how much
how much he was spitting his bars and all of that shit. Yeah. So it was a beautiful moment for hip hop. Yeah. It was a historic moment for hip hop, let's say.
Right.
And Nimrod was there at the time. He was working for EPMD, And I had met him in EPMD's dressing room. We were shooting EPMD for a second because it was like an old school show. You know, all the legends was there. So I had met Nimrod, and I already had knew Nimrod through his music and stuff like that. So when I met him, it was kind of like on some shit like, oh yeah, I knew I would see you here type shit. Like, yeah. And then from there we became friends and we developed a relationship, and we was doing shows together and we was doing this together. And so it was kind of like a bond like that we had built over time.
You know somebody named Humphrey Bogart?
I don't know.
It's an artist on here right now saying Humphrey Bogart, official Humphrey Bogart. He said, I got asked to join Federal. So I'm like, nigga, you better pay attention right now.
Right. Open your eyes.
Pay attention to what he's saying right now, my nigga, and decipher, do your homework.
Get out before you get in.
Exactly. So I wanted to ask Trini, as a female artist in this industry and stuff, how long do you wait before you start asking for payment for things? Like, because I tend to have problems with that myself. I let people wait for the last minute to pay me sometimes, and then I get screwed. So,
but that would mean some different for as a label trying to sign you.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but
me personally, if I, come out, perform, and you have to pay me, you got to pay me. I'm not waiting for my money.
Yeah,
facts.
I did what you asked me to come and do, so run me mines like I ran you yours.
Yeah,
straight like that. I'm not waiting for nobody.
Facts. And that's how it's supposed to go, man. Any business that you do, like either you're gonna give me the money, half the money before I get there, and the rest after I perform my services, or half before I get there, and the rest when I get there, so you know that I'm gonna do my thing. Like that's just how it's supposed to go.
Make a deposit.
So to finish answering your question with Nimrod, it was a relationship built over time, and then we had to sit down, and it was like, yo, bro, we taking this shit to the top. I see what you doing, and that was his. Pitch to me. I see what you doing out here. You got
genuine like love for one another.
You know what I'm saying? Like I see what you doing out here. Like we gonna take this to the top. You know what you got and what I'm doing and what I got with PYN and all this other stuff. We gonna take it to the top. And I said, all right, let's do it, bro.
Yeah,
let's do it. And so I start seeing little things before I signed. Actually, I started seeing little things. But every time I seen something, I had approached them about it. Like the contract was off. He had artists send he had some one of his staff members send the artist contracts, and I'm gonna read my contract. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know about
some people don't do that.
I don't know about the other artists, but I read my contract. I'm like, yo, how y'all getting 70 and I'm getting 30? Yeah. That don't make right. That don't make sense to me.
See, that's why you know
what I'm saying?
Always
so I read my
read your
contract.
Bizzle, always.
Bizzle Street, he in the building. Yo, L Bizzle.
Bizzle.
But so it's just little things like that. You know what I'm saying? I had started realizing, so I pressed them on it, and other artists wasn't saying nothing about it.
Yeah.
So I had pressed them about it, like, yo, bro, what's up with this? Like, this some funny shit. I'm not signing this. And he was like, oh, no, it was a typo. Send it back. I'll revise it. Right, that's a major typo.
You made 30 and 70 backwards.
You feel me?
It was supposed to be 70% you and 30 them. Like, that sounds crazy.
So I think that I sent him the contract back. He had it revised and he had it sent back to me. And I think that because none of the other artists said anything about it, all their contracts remained the same.
Because some people are like, some people are afraid to speak up sometimes. Yeah.
So,
they think if they speak up, they're not going to
get
the deal anymore.
Yeah. Or they just didn't read it. And so that was the problem. And so because it was just little things like that where we bumped heads every now and then.
Yeah.
So, when I signed the contract, he was like, yo, bro, and he said it to me. He was like, I can't give you nothing to sign on with me right now. But if you rock with me for these 2 years,
like just wait and
you do this, I promise you that by the time I happens, I'll have whatever you put into it.
I have a question. What was the
That's exactly what it was. A whole bunch of a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of it's kind of like if you in a relationship and like you like a female be in a relationship and a nigga be like, she'd be like, you're not giving me enough attention, and he'd be like, you want some candy or something, or you know what I'm saying? Like he kind of like does things like that.
Take this piece of Dove chocolate.
Yeah,
let that hold you
like
over.
yo, bro, where's my bands at? He'd be like, you want like $500 that can last you till next Tuesday or something, bro? Like you know what I'm saying? And it's almost insulting.
Yeah. Well, I want to go into some music of his so people can understand.
I want to make sure he got it all out like because when we come back from his music, I don't want to keep going on and on about it. I want to get it all.
So I just wanted to give the people the understanding of what's going on. So it's him just wanting to fight me. I don't got no problem with you, boy. You said all that crazy shit about my kids, about my moms. That's on
Trini
you.
was like,
That's on
"Trini
you,
the
my
body over
nigga."
here, and I gotta
This
say,
is the type
come
of
fight
person
me.
that don't got no integrity. It's a type of person in this world that do the people who he fuck with, who fuck with him wrong. And you get a special place. It's karma for you, bro. There's a special place in hell. Whatever
Karma
you believe
always
in, bro.
finds you.
He said a special place in hell.
Whatever you
Guilty
believe
people
in,
always
nah,
wanna
for
fight.
real.
For real, right?
People
Like,
always want to fight.
You know
Well,
what I'm
I
saying?
can't. I gotta say, a lot of times I be wanting to fight, and I don't be always the wrong one. Sometimes, because when somebody like accuse you of something, and you know it's not true, and you know you helped them out, and you did a lot of
Yeah.
shit for them,
It's
and they trying to make
frustrating.
you look like you the bad person because of their own fuck ups or their own insecurities. Me, I'm an aggressive person. I'm straight
Yes,
from the
he
streets.
is.
Even though I'm older now, I got kids, I got a granddaughter, but I'm always ready to
See, that's
mano
the
y
thing.
mano.
See, that's the thing with me, right? Peep game, right? I didn't go online.
yeah.
And I didn't go talking to people and
Right.
throwing dirt on
You've
something.
actually been quiet this
I
whole
ain't say
time. You
no-
haven't
I
said
ain't say
anything.
nothing
You
about
haven't
it.
Yeah,
said
'cause all the
anything.
stuff I've been hearing about this, because it's been
And
a lot
that's
of
why I
talk
said I
about
don't
this
wanna be
situation with the
biased.
grapevine.
Right.
So I'm glad that we got you here today, because
so
you get to clear
I
it
ain't
up.
saying nothing because I'm not that type of person, bro. I'm not gonna go over here and you know what I'm saying. So with me, it ain't a matter of he did this and I went out there. Nah, bro, you guilty. You feel that in your brain that you know what I'm saying. But it ain't just me.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's artists right now. It's an artist that when I first started on the label, his name is Topic NYC. This man made him pay $5,000 to get out of a contract that's not even a legit contract. $5,000. And then talk about these people like they dogs, block all of them. I don't want you ever communicating with them. Like, and that's what happens every time somebody
hear
leave.
about that.
Every time somebody leave, it's block them forever. Like, nah, bro. Like, I've developed relationships with these people, and just because my contract was saying this, that, and the other thing, I did block these people, and that's something that bothered me too, because I know how they feel. I know how. Damn, this was my nigga. Like, how you gonna act like that because of this guy? But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It was a whole contract situation. So I didn't want at that time when the shit started happening like that. I was already on some like I'm gonna have to draw paperwork up on this guy.
Yeah, you felt like you had no choice.
Right.
Yo, one of the Stella stars was on here, Snooze Daily.
Yes.
He said
What up, Snooze?
he talking about Nimrod that sound like a fake Jay-Z. That's what Snooze Daily said.
You know what I'm saying? But you feel me? Like at the end of the day, it's just I'm only saying and you know, thank y'all for having me on the show. But the only reason why I'm even clarifying this shit, because I don't really care to clarify this shit. Y'all niggas can think what y'all want. But at the end of the day, the only reason why I'm even trying to clarify this shit is because I don't want other artists to keep coming over there. Don't go over there.
It's not fair to other people to go through this.
It's not fair, and it's not just me. Y'all can look at the history, go look at the facts, go check the whole facts out. He been fucking all of these artists, male and female. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Is those some rainbow accusations
Listen, man.
right there?
Listen,
Well,
man.
okay.
Listen, man. we talk. Listen, man.
Well, okay.
Listen, man. I mean, I was speaking figuratively. But you know, but you know, there's allegations here and there. Well, I'm not an allegations kind of guy. I
We
don't
like
really-
facts here.
You know what I'm saying? There's allegations here and there, but you know, there's some legal shit going on that he's doing, and and y'all can go look that up. That shit is real.
Count was good.
And that's a problem. Female artists especially have a hard time in this industry as it is.
Yes.
So when they feel like they signed to a label, they willing to do, and I've seen this shit before, they willing to do anything.
I noticed that.
And it's a special type of predator that sees that and takes advantage of that. And I'm not
and
with
they
that
use them
shit.
for everything they have. And when they don't got nothing more to give up, when
Right.
they don't got no more money to spend, when they're fucked up in a certain way, then it's like, oh, peace, get the fuck out of here.
As a female artist, you got to be stronger than that. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm
And
gonna
that's
bend
why
over just
that's
to
why
get
who
a
you keep
little bit of
around
money
you is
from
important.
somebody."
But I just gotta say, play the God King first. But I just gotta say, yeah, you have to be stronger than that. But the way that like my man's World of Rama was saying, the way that fame is set up, that shit is so poisonous. That they just want to be recognized so much that they don't care about the money at the time.
Nope.
Until they pockets start hurting and they like, I ain't been getting no money for this. what's going on here? Like I'm either
You doing all of this
Let
for
me tell you
free.
something. If I know something ain't right, I ain't signing.
Right.
I'm not that desperate. I done been homeless.
Right.
I done been
Seriously.
hungry.
Seriously.
And it's not gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Real
You
talk.
understand? So I'm not about to sit here and give my life up to some dude that's making promises if I sign on the line.
Right. And so my
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
my thing is with this, like, I want to prevent other artists from making the same mistake I made. My mistake was a little bit deeper because we was boys, my nigga. Like you a foul nigga, and that's just what it is. Like it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. My final straw. My final straw was when I talked to all the staff members and I talked to an outside person and they were saying like, yeah, yo, we had such and such booked for you. We had such and such shows booked for you. We had a movie opportunity for you to be in. And everybody had the same answer. Nimrod told us, don't hit you up for that. Don't bother him. Don't worry about him. Worry about my shit first. Bro, I'm signed to you. You supposed to be my mans, and you blocking all of these fucking opportunities I got,
It
bro.
doesn't even
and
make
I don't give.
sense.
And honestly, I don't give a fuck about the opportunities because I make my own opportunities at any chance I get. Everything that I've ever done, I've created for myself.
That's crazy.
So for you to be my mans and say you my mans, and then you blocking niggas because you want it, because you shelf me basically, bro, and you supposed to be my mans, like shit like that. It gets serious out here for niggas.
And that's where karma comes in, and that's where everything you do to somebody, it always comes back to you. It always comes back to you.
Right.
So that's why you know how many people have done me dirty. You know how many fucking people out there who have done me dirty, and they have all gotten theirs, and they're all getting it one by one. And I sit here and I continue working hard, and I'm not gonna say nothing because why? What is that gonna gain?
Right. Right.
Am I gonna get back what I lost?
Nah, and that's it. And that's all it is.
Snooze Daily said he's hot. He's jealous of you, and your music was always hotter.
Thank you. Hey, yo, tap in with me, man. Definitely tap in with me, bro.
What's up, Snooze?
Yo, y'all listening to the Stella Steph Show right now on S.STREET Media, Groundhog TV. This episode sponsored by Social Tourists, by the D'Amelio daughters, Dixie and Charlie. Mark, Heidi was good. You already
Listen,
know.
I need some gear, man. Let's get it.
Shout out
S.STREET,
Hollister.
some gear.
Word. So look, we want to get into some. Is music time?
Yes, music time.
We want to get into some music from Flo. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let them know what the deal is like. Cause you got an album coming out, right?
Got an album.
The
that's
one that
coming,
was supposed to come out on that on that imprint, but now you're doing your own
Right,
thing.
now we doing it on street.
Stella sent me a cover. Explain that cover. Tell me what that cover's about. Get into it. Let's go. We here to talk
He
about
said,
it
let's
all.
go.
Man.
Let's
And
go.
we got street heat cameras in here too.
Street heat in the building,
Know what
man.
I'm
You know
saying?
how we do. We everywhere.
What's up?
So yeah. Oh, you saw the cover?
Yeah, I did.
It's a beautiful cover. I got a song called Hunger coming out, man. Be on the lookout for that. It's basically my old chain from my old label, and I put it in my ashtray in the car, and everybody who I have smoking weed in the car, cigarettes in the car.
Yes, he made me
I
ash my
make
cigarette
them
out
ash on
on
that
it.
shit. Y'all niggas is
He
ashing
said the
on
only
that
way
shit.
I let you smoke is if you put it out.
And
on
what's
the
the chain? What kind of chain is it?
It's a Federal District Records chain. And
Okay.
by the way, Federal District Records does not exist. It does not have any type of legal standing as a business. I'll just let y'all know that as a
So it almost kind of sound like the game when he threw his fucking G Unit chain in the crowd at Summer Jam and shit like that. You ashing niggas cigarettes and shit on your shit.
Except I'm going to have that chain for the rest of my life in every ashtray and every car that I own and everybody that ashtray.
Did you get it
Embedded in the
appraised?
ashtray.
That shit ain't worth nothing, dog. That shit,
Okay,
that shit is
alright.
copper.
There you go.
That shit is copper.
It's 29 copper penny weights. He
Copper.
said.
It's copper. It's copper and glass.
There you go.
Copper and glass.
You heard? Ask about them chains, man. If y'all think I'm lying, go ask about what them chains is made
I mean,
out
I
of.
saw it, so I could see.
Go ask about them shit. I'm not the only one that had one.
Oh, okay.
Shouts to Durgavelli. She had one.
Oh, that's right, Durga Valley.
Shouts
I
to
remember her. She
Durgavelli.
was
She
messing
had
with.
one.
She was down with.
She had
Federal.
one. Ask her what that shit made out of. Go ask Angie Stars what color her neck turned after she was
Oh
wearing a
my
sticker Nimrod chain.
Oh shit.
Let's fucking
Yeah,
be real.
yeah.
Let's fucking be real. Let's talk about that shit, B.
I'm saying so. He's actually giving y'all label chains that's not even.
That's not even real, bro.
all right, all right. Let's just
And
take it
then-
away from the gold part. They not even silver.
Bro, them shits
Ay,
is
coño.
copper, bro. If you got a silver chain from them and wear that shit for a little while, it'll turn copper on the bottom of it. Like real talk.
Well, actually, it wouldn't even be silver if it turns copper. It would actually
It's
be
copper,
like
sprayed in silver or
Right,
some shit
right.
like that. So it's
I mean,
like that.
Whatever color it was sprayed in is melting off.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
But like
because it's only like copper and bronze,
Yeah, some shit
and
like that.
those type of steels that turn brown.
Right.
Yeah.
When you gold, silver,
Right.
all of that platinum,
Don't
they
turn.
won't turn your neck,
Right,
and they
right,
won't
right.
turn. But if it's like
You know what I'm
really
saying? And
like
it's
some
just
type
like
of-
and it's just like little things that to a naked eye or to somebody who motherfucking just want to be part of something is
Yeah.
going to jump on that shit, bro.
I noticed that now since Stella's, since we've been doing this show and we've been
Mm-hmm.
doing like events and I've been like being at a whole bunch of people showcases and stuff like that. I noticed there's a lot of artists out there that's willing to jump on anything.
Anything.
to
They don't even
feel
do
like
their research
they're
or nothing.
part of something
Yeah.
or just to feel like they're a lot further than what they was at. And it's like, y'all got to really do y'all research out here, man.
That's why I don't even leave my house if it don't make sense.
Real talk, it's a dude in the
So-
industry right now that comes to a lot of showcases, and he always get on there and he be shouting out Power 105,
Who?
and he be like, "Oh, I'm from Brooklyn and I'm from Harlem, and I can do this and I can do that."
What's his name?
Yeah, I want to know his
Ahmed.
name. Oh,
His name is Ahmed.
shit.
Ahmed?
Damn,
Yes, Ahmed.
From where?
I don't even know who that is. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Never heard him.
This dude named Ahmed comes to all of the independent showcases, and he talks about how he tries to give pointers to artists about how they need to do this and they need to do that, and don't be faking it and all this and that. But I had some people do some research on him, and he's really not even connected to Power 105.
Wow.
He's just cool with one of the
That's
DJs
crazy.
up there, and he be up there like pretending like he really down with them, but he can't even use their brand when he's doing his showcases. So it's like, artists, y'all gotta do y'all research. When y'all got these guys, because everybody want to book these DJs,
Like,
and book
Ahmed's
these
never
people.
watching my show again.
I don't give a
The whole team.
fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck it.
Yo, it's dudes out there that's really perpetrating the fraud, and this is why I make songs called Pretender and
me?
Don't Try to Be Like and stuff like that, because it's a lot of fucking people out there that's taking advantage of these independent artists that want to have an opportunity to get something. And I'm so happy that I'm affiliated with and is a platform that is really giving artists shine. And if I send them to Weddy Wolf, they really could go out and perform in public in front of like the whole major part of the city. They really could get their music played. If I send you to my guy Just Jason Trinidad, your shit really going on official platforms.
feel
If
me?
I send you to certain showcases, you really
Or else
gonna
it
be
don't
out
make,
there.
or else it don't make sense. Like,
Right.
what are you sending your artists out? People that if you're saying you genuinely care about somebody, why would you send them out to some bullshit?
Right.
And
It's like it's a lot of bullshit out here, and I just want y'all artists pay attention to what y'all spending y'all money on. Like I know if y'all got money to blow and y'all just want to be on everything, then sure, dabble a little here, dabble a little
I'm
there.
gonna tell
But 9
artists.
times out
I'm
of
gonna
10,
tell
go ahead.
artists right now.
All my money go to
properly,
studio time.
a properly invested dollar into your artistry will take you further than just blowing your money on bottles and shit.
Facts.
Promote yourself. Promotion. Get with a promotion team. Build your own street team. Niggas got 20 people around them smoking blunts with them. Have them niggas
Have them post
bump
for
your
you.
music.
Yeah,
like,
post your
yo,
music.
man,
That's all
I'm
it
telling
takes.
you, all it takes is a couple of
That's all it
shares
takes.
and likes and comments, and them algorithms start working, bro.
Right. And
So
so,
you if you could come to the club with 20 motherfuckers, then all of those 20 motherfuckers need to be sharing your song or
Facts.
reposting your shit at
feel
least
me?
twice a week. Not even every day, just twice a week in between them posting the fuck shit with the fights and the girls twerking their ass.
Yup.
Just at least post your man shit.
Yup.
Because the people you got on your timeline is not on your man's timeline.
so
You feel me? So that little exposure,
just
that shit
expand.
matters.
It expands you.
Like how we just spoke about how I met Stella.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Through my boy Face Drama trying to do a podcast with me and the girl Nanobia, BK Tidalwave, who just died, God bless her dead. But Stella was her / manager assistant, and that situation didn't work out. And she kept in tune with me for us to now do a podcast. We in the 2nd season and doing excellent.
Right.
So you got to follow up with shit, do your research, and know who you want to deal with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For what you saying about Nimrod and Federal and the whole thing, a lot of the artists that are down with that imprint that are getting jerked and robbed and not paid, I think a lot of artists is just trying so hard to be down with something that they're putting
Right.
blinders on
Right.
to what's blatantly in their face.
Absolutely.
Some
It's
people
a-
just want a tribe. Like every artist that I speak to, especially the ones coming up, That's like the main thing you hear them say. I just want to find my team.
Right.
I just want to find my tribe. I just want
A
to
lot
find my
of people
people.
come to us
Like,
saying that, like, yo,
yeah.
I need somebody to.
That's why
help
I
me.
built
need
my
to be down
own.
with somebody and
That's
shit
why I
like
built
that.
my
So-
own.
That's why I
That's
said.
why I push you to push your brand.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I could be behind you all day, but if you ain't pushing your brand, how the
Then
fuck I'm gonna
what's
push
the
your brand
point?
for you?
Yeah.
So I can assist you. It could be a whole Groundhog umbrella, S.STREET Media, but ultimately it's the Stella Steph show.
Yeah.
Right.
So Stella Steph have to be pushing her shit harder than I would
Hard,
want to
right,
push your
right.
shit.
That's
Or
how-
else it makes no sense.
That's how it is. That's how it is with the street heat. Too.
Right.
Everybody do their own thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we all
You guys all
street
together.
heat.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
if I'm King Flow and I'm pushing my brand twice as hard as Street Heat, when I come back to Street Heat, it's just gonna make that brand even
better.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When I bring that back to the middle, artists don't understand that. Make you who you are. Get your publishing right. Trademark yourself. Everything that you need. It's like I tell everybody, it's a ladder. You have to climb and you can't skip a step.
Nope, you
do
gotta follow.
every
You gotta
step.
You gotta follow the steps. You gotta start off as nothing. You
Right.
gotta work up to the followers, the money.
Right.
Like you gotta start off with nothing in your pocket, spending every single thing.
Right, and so recently things
know?
things have been looking up on a type of time where people are realizing, my brand. Like you could I have beard oil, I have condoms, I have motherfucking my own strain of marijuana that we grow in Oregon. Shout out to my plug in Oregon, man. Green Farms, Green Granny Farms.
Must have came with something today then.
Yes,
I was about to say, where is that? Because
Stella Steph
let
show
me hit
special.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
The
But
Stella Steph show special.
so it's
Why you think Louis sitting over there so quiet?
Yo, man, we gonna test something out later.
Good. I'm glad I came.
It's come to a point where my brand is now taking on a life of its own.
Yeah.
But being that it's doing that, everything that I have to associate and affiliate with myself with has to be on that same caliber and level. Street Heat TV is my home. That's where I started. That's where I met my first famous person who, you know what I'm saying? Now I see these people as peers. So it's gone from that to this and just being loyal and being dedicated and consistent and just working hard.
Amen to that.
I ain't even gonna front. I've been hearing about Street Heat long before I seen y'all at the front table at that award show.
Yeah.
When I seen all of y'all sitting together, I was saying like, who are these guys? And the other guy, Will C.
Will
I
C.
remember seeing him somewhere before.
Shouts to Will C, man.
But
That's my
I
brother.
never met him, but I seen him before. So I was like, that guy looks familiar. I know who he is. He's somebody. And then when they was like, oh, we got the whole Street Heat in the building. And when they got y'all up there and y'all accepted the award, and I said to myself, like, yo, them niggas is really out here grinding.
Yeah, they
deserve
really
that
are.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So to hear that you was signed to the whole federal thing,
Yeah.
when I've been hearing
I know
about
it's
a
probably
lot of
like it
stuff,
blows your mind kind
it
of.
threw
'cause it's
everybody
like, what are
off.
you doing
It
with
threw
that?
everybody
Like,
off, and it's because nobody really knew the personal side of it.
Yeah.
And if you understand, there's always a nuance. It's never just black and white. There's always a nuance to the situation. So if I'm a loyal person and my friend is like, yo, bro, I got a business venture, believe in me, I'm gonna dedicate myself to him. But once I see that you're not really a friend of me, things gotta change. And now it becomes more of I gotta protect my own interests before I end up now I'm one of these other artists who you extorting out of money. Get the fuck out of here.
That's true.
So let's get into your music.
Word.
I want to hear
Yo,
this shit.
Snooze Daily said one door closes, another door's open. Keep grinding,
Facts.
King.
Hey man, my brother, tap in with me, man. Snooze, I gotta fuck with you, man.
Yeah, Snooze
Much
is
love.
official, man. Word up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is the Stella Steph show right here. We got
Yes,
King
it
Flow,
is.
Trini the Body. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? DJ
DJ
Weirdy
Weirdy
Wolf
Wolf.
in
Know
the
the vibes.
building.
And we got the
S.STREET
Street
Media.
Heat team in here filming.
That's
Look
a
at
fact.
that.
Bizzle.
Bizzle's in the house.
Oh, we
shouts
going
to
to the
Will C and
top
Tanner,
today.
man.
This episode is
Richie
sponsored by
4K.
Social Tourists, Dixie and Charlie D'Amelio, #1 family on TikTok, big as hell, damn fan. What's good, Mark? What's good? So we're going to go into some music by Flo King. You already know what this is called.
King Flow. Hey.
King Flow. Let's get it right.
Flow.
Hey, listen, man. God King, the single is available on all platforms now through Stoneheads Music. Check that shit out, man. We doing great on the numbers. Thank you for everybody who's been supporting the record. And we getting the numbers back to where they need to be, man. Niggas can't stop us from shining out here.
That's a fact.
And when you get back, I'm going to force Trini to give us some more music.
Excuse me.
God King out now.
Yeah. Know what it is, man. God King. They calling me savage, I'm turning up. Believe everything that you heard of us. The image of God, my skin color bronze. The reason they hate and they murder us. They label us heathens and murder us. Misleading the people and burden us. God lead us from evil, deliver your people. I came as your humblest servant was. Born from the stick-ups, kick doors. They ain't give me shit, I had to get more. Lights on the 6 when I flip raw. I used to dream of trips and a big tour. Still with the grip, that was a dream, but it's real with this brick. Told her Rakim better chill with the drip, cause they frying the little fish, see if they flip. Ain't left a bitch. Cash said a nigga with $1 million in the bank. I reason to snitch, treason this shit. But we don't wish jail or no color mail, so free him and shit. My story, my glory to God. We struggle through glorious odds. I see through your corny facade, so ask me no questions, I tell you no lies. God King, I came from the heavens. Shine down and rain on the peasants. All the pain that I made and the lessons I maintain in the game, and I claim all my blessings. God King, I came from the heavens. Shine down and I rain on the peasants. All the pain that I made and the fame I maintain in the game, and I claim all my blessings. Did it, the problem, get it, I got him. These niggas ain't never gon' murder me. The gloves and the switch, precise like this bitch, mask like I'm headed for surgery. I come from the streets, a place you don't eat if you don't go get it with urgency. Hood rats wanna service me. Hope my Brody get his work release. Get to the money and go. Never been funny with dough. All of my niggas they know. No one is hungry as flow. I had to bum me his clothes. They ain't wanna see me level up. Bunch of demons speaking devils up. Speak no evil and I'm rebel cut. That's a different cloth. I'm a different boss. Everything in the darkness come to the light. Let this thing when I pop shit done on my sight. Hit the screams like some rock shit. Run for your life. I ain't like these young niggas that be dumbing for likes. You know the types. The one that's loud as a motorbike but wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. You know what you write. My flow too nice. I'm addicted to the sound of the music. My true vice. God King, I came from the heavens. Shine down and rain on the peasants. All the pain that I made and the lessons I maintain in the game, and I claim all my blessings. God King, I came from the heavens. Shine down and I rain on the peasants. All the pain that I made and the fame I maintain in the game, and I claim all my blessings.
Yeah.
I don't sleep.
J. Dot. O. Yeah. Listen, homie, I do things. Got rid of the old and got some new things. They'll switch up on you like their mood rings. We ain't worried about them, we just bang bang. These lames in the game doing the same thing. Gotta stay high just to maintain. If they catch you slipping, they gon' take aim. Some people never learn, some of them can't change.
Yo, I be smoking on the finest side and the pilot, I think you should try it. I think you's a lie, you ain't no supply. Time to hang it up, my nigga, you retire. Got the whole game on stash with the padlocks. Still getting money on the back blocks. Got the whip on clean and the wrist on gleam. And I still break bread with my have-nots. Needed all cash and I need it on delivery. When it come to business, fuck if they feeling me, yeah. Shorty busted open for a real nigga, then she wonder why nothing there but the chivalry. Everything's lit, fuck lean, energy lift. Niggas suck, they pretend to be sick. Niggas up in the mezzanine, puff, puff, enemy piff. Stone heads, we intend to be rich, know my enemies sick. Niggas ain't help shit, now they hands out. Must be a memory glitch. And love to the ones who ain't never switched. And out with the old and I got me a new bitch. Niggas can't stop me, I'm cocky, a nuisance. Puerto Rican Papi, I done caught me the blueprint. Haters want me knocked in, watching the news clip. But I'ma show them how to really do this.
Listen, homie, I do things. Got rid of the old and got some new things. They'll switch up on you like their mood rings. We ain't worried about them, we just bang bang. These lames in the game doing the same thing. Gotta stay high just to maintain. If they catch you slipping, they gon' take aim. Some people never learn, some of them can't change. Look, listen, homie, I get it. Used to ride around with it. That New York sign on my fitted. Bad bitches looking exquisite. I text her, now she want visit. She know I'm cold as a blizzard. Fire, I might diminish. Never had time for the gimmicks. Got one life, I'ma live it. What else am I gonna do? Good health, and I paid my dues. Got back, heard about the stew. Spit crack, better warn your crew. It's a stone heads, fuck wrong with you. Put a lot of work in to do what I do. From the concrete jungle, but it feel like the zoo. Can't slow down, won't mean no pit stop. She wanna go down, don't make the bitch stop. Got a new pack, waiting by the old dock. Toss the old birds, just get a new flock. See, they had me aggravated, agitated. Now I'm back activated. Smack your favorite, walk around and crack the pavement. Grab the payment, cause my whole team in the back need a bag to play with. Got rid of the old and got some new things. They'll switch up on you like their mood rings. We ain't worried about them, we just bang bang.
Also, you're man-made.
Yeah. Moving weight in these streets, so discreet, you can't see. I'm just trendy in the street, but nigga, Brooklyn raised me. I'm legit, I'm so real, naturally. I'm a beast, and I feast when I eat. You gon' see what I mean. I raise the bar, don't be alarmed. Take the car right through the storm. Nobody said the shit was easy, but I make it look so pretty. How about the car? Hit the bar. Who you with? I'm with Lamar. He said the streets is getting greedy, so you need to feed the need. Baby girl, this is your city. Up next, take this check. Pay your bills, get a less. Ask these bozos why they vex. I'm just trendy in the street, but nigga, Brooklyn raised me. Brooklyn raised me. Brooklyn raised me. I know my ex, he tried to flex. He think I want him. I say party, boy, you must be smoking dope in your dream. You want smoke? Grab a pen, take notes before these bitches catch a stroke. Trying to figure out my style, but baby, this ain't mine. Hit the party, shake your body, give it body, hot tamale. I'm a boss, don't get lost in the course. You see the sauce, got them tripping in the street, got them kissing at my feet, cause my trip is too elite. Bitches wishing they was me. I get the bag, I don't sell ass, nigga. I'm just trendy in the street, but nigga, Brooklyn raised me. Brooklyn raised me.
You already know the fucking vibe. It's Trinity, the motherfucking body. And I'm coming, and I'm taking over. You feel me? Any bitch that think they gon' step in my motherfucking ring and think they gon' overpower me, you better come and see me, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. That was Trinity the body, bitch.
Felt that.
Yo, I don't know. When I was in the studio last night, that shit was just coming out. I was like, I can't stop now.
Oh, you made that shit last night?
Yeah, I did that last night. Mixed, master, everything.
Oh, damn.
It ain't released yet. Y'all heard it here first. That's called Brooklyn.
See, thank you.
by Trinity the Body.
Exclusive. See, the
Dropping
Stella
soon.
Stars. Stella Stars be coming in here dropping shit off of us.
Yo,
like-
tell them what Stella Stars is though, Stella.
So I kind of started it. Well, I didn't kind of. I started it last year. All the artists that come to my show kind of build like a team. We have producers and editors and photographers and videographers, different podcasts, rappers, singers. We have like actors, everything. And we basically, out of everybody that has come to this show, I try to refer them out to each other. Like everybody use each other for projects so that we can all build and grow together.
Which is smart.
You know? So why go out and look for people that you're not sure of, that you've never worked for before, when you can go to somebody that you know is gonna do right by you, and you know?
And then y'all can send music to DJ Weirdy Wolf, and he could blast y'all shit off.
At
He's
Times
riding around the
Square.
city. It's not just Times Square though. He's
No,
not just
everywhere.
at Times Square. Like he is all over the city on this bike.
Yeah.
That's like tailored to be a fucking what they call it in the Caribbean world.
Can I see the bike?
It's
sound.
so crazy,
They
yo!
call it
It
a
opened
sound,
up
right?
into
Sound
like a whole.
system, yeah.
Sound.
It opened up into a whole like DJ booth. Like it was so
What?
crazy.
You
ride
That's
that
what
around?
we did the show out of, like that.
yeah.
around the city and shit. Yeah.
So
Lit.
I gotta see this.
yeah, it was crazy.
Go to his page at DJ Weirdy Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not right now because
I
you're
know.
on live. At DJ Weirdy Wolf, just see him. You'll see mad clips of him riding around the city and just doing his thing with playing whoever's music that like hire him to advertise. Like
Yeah.
he just go extra hard. That's why when we was doing the Halloween joint, out there, I was like, what? It's the perfect person to come out there and do the music.
Yep.
But DJ Weirdy Wolf.
We was lit out
You know what I'm saying? And now just
Like really couldn't think of anybody else that.
we're gonna
like,
let the people know
Of course,
though,
it has to be you.
because
Like,
me and Weirdy Wolf is about to start doing something out there like
Yes.
every week. Like you out there all the time, but we're gonna turn it up where we have like a tent, a banner,
Mm-hmm.
a heater, everything out there like once a week. And we're gonna really do something for artists to come out there and perform for the ever-changing tourist population
Yes.
that comes
That's a
to New
fact.
York City. You
Yo,
know what I'm
There's
saying?
always fresh people
Yeah,
out there.
exactly.
Yo, and we be at Quad like all the time.
and that's
I'll be
right
in front
there.
of-
So that's right there.
I'll be in front of quads DJing sometime too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know like artists that's really in tune. And shout out to them artists that I met when I was out of town and I tried to set up a whole marketing promo strategy for them and have them come out to New York. And one of the stops would have been performing in Times Square, and y'all kind of got scared and nervous.
You lost. You lost.
Yeah. Like I was setting that up, and y'all artists ain't come out, and I see y'all artists still out there doing y'all showcases and everything. But I had like 7 or 8 different radio platforms for you, some performances and everything. Like I could get artists from other towns that want to come to New York and get some exposure. Like we really out here. We really got exposure for you. So, you know what I mean? Either you're going to be scared or not. And you know what I'm saying? That's just something that you just going to have to deal with when you see us out here moving and you're not a part of it. So I'm not trying to say I told you so or I had, but you know.
No, seriously, we
I
told you so.
I told you so. Like, that's what it is. But
Real talk.
So we was just talking to DJ Weirdy Wolf. We just played King Flow and Trinity the Body music. So I want to take it to the ladies now. What's next for you? Because you just dropped this song just yesterday, and you gave it to us as an exclusive. So what's next for Trinity the Body?
So what's next for Trinity the Body is my EP dropping at the end of the year. Gotta get that outside.
Let's get it.
Self-entitled Trinity the Body.
Yes.
And you know, I just want to get my music out there. You know, I'm a new artist. I've been doing this for 2.5 years now. And it just feels like I just started this yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I'm still learning as I go. So for me, it's a blessing to watch and be a part of, you know, this journey that I basically created for myself. So,
Good.
you know, that's coming. I'm gonna definitely shoot some videos next year. I'm about to take a break off for a month. I have to do surgery on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be out of commission. Do not come and ask me to perform nowhere, Stella.
Damn it, man.
Okay, when they tell me I can get on my little scoot, I'm gonna come and
I'll
watch
be
the
like,
shows,
so you
but
just
not perform.
can't you wear the boot and come?
I could once I get to that level.
Like, damn, man. You
Once
can
I
sit
get to
down
that
in a
level.
chair with the microphone.
Listen. Once I get to that level, I'm down. I can sit in the chair and perform and still give the same energy. It's gonna always be the same. You feel me? So yeah.
I saw you performing in heels.
Yo, let
I
me
was
tell
like,
you
yes,
how
bitch.
scary it was. Like,
yes, bitch.
I used to be a model, so performing in heels was always something I was really good at.
Yeah.
But as of recent, you know, my ankle
'Cause your
ain't
ankle
been
and shit,
the greatest. So this time around, I was like, I'm always performing with sneakers on. Let me throw something on there real quick. And
You were doing good,
I was like, let
though.
me tippy toe before I
was
break
like,
my
hold on
ankle.
a second, she got heels on?
I was trying my best. And I did a great performance.
No, you did. You did
I
really
did.
good. Was
I did.
James with you that night?
James was with me that night. We performed Throw That Ass Back. You know, that's everybody liked that song.
I really like that song.
Everybody liked that song. So Throw That Ass Back. James Benet and Trinity the Body.
Yes.
Make sure y'all go stream that.
James
on
needs to
all
start coming out
platforms.
and stop playing around. Like,
Word.
yeah, he needs to stop playing around.
Definitely.
Come to these performances. Like,
Definitely.
him and Snooze Daily made some heat too.
Oh, they
So,
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Snooze been trying to get me with him as
I'm
well,
telling
too.
you. And Snooze just got, they gave him a certificate. They have him in consideration for a Grammy Award.
Actually,
Consideration to be nominated.
He
So,
actually, what his situation is, what Who Mag Distribution does is everybody that's under his imprint, he submits their music to the Grammys, right? Now, his song was picked as a consideration, meaning that the people that sit up and they judge who's gonna be
nominated
for a Grammy,
yeah.
they listen to his song with the intent of putting him up for a nomination.
Right.
But that's as
And that's
far
a
as
pretty
went,
big
which
deal.
is a big deal for
Yeah.
an independent artist.
Very.
So he was considered as a nominee. You know what I'm
Right.
and
saying?
he's a Stella star, so that's why it's even.
yeah.
That's a
So,
big
like,
deal. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's a huge deal. So shout out Snooze Daily. I
Definitely.
love the record that he got out. He got a bunch of records out, but Oh Lord is one of my favorite
Yes,
records.
it is. And you were in that video too, right?
Yes, I was dancing
Yes.
all crazy in that.
I was dancing on Sunday. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw you. I actually posted that as one of the promos for this show. With you dancing,
Yo, you're fucking evil, I
doing your
swear.
little routine or however you
Shut the fuck up. It's not a routine. That's how I dance.
Somebody get his
Don't
girl
worry,
some rhythm.
Stella. Don't worry, Stella. I got you. You know I teach dance too overseas, so I got you.
Where you teach that dance at overseas at?
In St. Martin, you know, I got a group of girls called the Mad Crew, and every time we get on stage and they do their thing, they tear the show down.
Yeah, see, I don't know how to twerk.
Okay.
I don't know how to do anything like that.
I got
so
you.
I could
got
move
you.
back. You saw me on the yacht.
I saw you.
I could move back and forth.
I saw you. We gonna get you real right.
Then when the
We
liquor's
gonna get
inside
you
of
real
me,
right.
and I'll be like, oh shit.
Listen, once I get back to my 100%
Oh yeah, we
self,
going out.
I got you.
We need another night like that night. It was raining so bad, but we had fun.
I got fucked up.
We didn't go to sleep till the next day. Remember? We didn't go to sleep till the next. Yo, I spoke to you in the morning. You were like, I just got home.
Yo.
I was like, shit, I'm just going to sleep right now.
Yo.
7:00 in the morning.
Right after we left y'all, we went to another spot.
An
we went to
after-hours spot.
Katra.
Yo, y'all are crazy.
Went to Katra. And it was lit.
I just remember peeing in a parking lot.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, you better off peeing in the parking lot than peeing on your damn self. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I taught my sons that from the beginning since they was little.
You
I was
whip
like,
it
y'all better
out.
not ever shit or piss on yourself. Anytime you gotta go, you better find a place outside your fucking underwear.
Oh God. Weirdy Wolf setting up right now.
No, Weirdy Wolf is gonna just chill right now. I'm gonna play.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
gonna play
he was-
our custom beats that we usually got because we gonna get into the cipher right now.
Oh, okay.
Real quick before we get into the cipher, I just want to give a quick shout out to Positive Energy Always, my new management team that been really helpful in,
Shout out.
in this new situation. And y'all can check out all my stuff on kingflowmusic.com. KINGFLO music.com.
So you really set your shit up on some independent shit now where you ain't dependent on nobody no more.
Yeah, nah, we not doing that no more.
We don't do those
No
things
more
over
those
here.
fucking NDAs and all that bullshit.
Yeah, no, we taking everything home, and everything's going to Street Heat, man.
Yeah.
Street Heat is home team. We not gonna venture out no more.
How long has Street Heat been in existence?
26 years.
Oh wow.
26 years or some shit.
Wow.
Shout outs to Will C and Tanner, man. They made they brought me out. They did everything, man. Will C and Tanner, them's my niggas, my brothers. That's real home team. El Bizzle, that's another brother of mine. Like, that's what I'm saying. When we brothers, and there's no money type of situations that could get in the way. If you really my brother, like you
If
say,
you
my
really
brother,
somebody's family,
you gonna
money
make it
should
right.
never.
You're gonna make it right in any way possible. You know what I'm saying? Or to your last day trying. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we keep it tight in the family. No more of that outside shit, man. It's all love with anybody. We work with anybody, but we not bringing no more outside elements into what we build.
Yeah.
It's too big.
You're not signing with no more outside elements and none of that shit.
Nah, I mean, there's deals on the table. God bless me, man. So like Snooze said, one door closes, another door opens. Many doors have opened since I have removed.
How many zeros?
That name. It's a decent. I'm just saying, like, the
decent.
offers that I've been getting, like, I don't want to discuss anything like that. And,
No, I'm kidding with you.
But the offers I've been getting are like, life changing.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that it makes sense.
Just stay humble.
All right. Just stay humble and just stay consistent.
Now, this is the end. This is the last question I'm gonna ask about that whole federal shit. Then we're gonna get into the cipher.
I got answers, baby. I got answers all day.
When you first started working with him, as far as getting down with federal, what made you put that federal thing? Because you said once you took the federal out your Instagram, shit started popping for you. So what made you put federal on your Instagram?
Oh man, he's like he's really like into that. Like, he'll fucking scream at artists and shit if they don't do it. So just not to hear his mouth. It was on some shit like that. But I've seen him go in on artists that don't want to change their shit and so on and so forth.
So as soon as you start working with this guy, automatically
You have to let everybody
your
know you're
Instagram have to
federal.
be you underscore federal.
Underscore federal. It's like, come on, bro. Like, it's just
Letting everybody know that you're down with the regime. Like,
yeah. So it's like,
Not necessarily a good thing.
and like if you don't, and like, so for some artists, like if you don't do it, it'd be like, you don't get nothing. But like, you're not really getting nothing anyway. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, I was about to say, you did everything and you got nothing.
And I got nothing. So it don't fucking matter. Don't change your name to federal.
I'm very defiant, so it couldn't
federal.
be me. I don't listen very well.
Yeah, it's that.
I know.
But it's like this. It's like this. You might not listen or whatever. But once you under that contract, it's a different situation. You kind of gotta. It's a thin line.
Yeah.
That you.
I think even if you trust a nigga enough to sign an agreement with him, then you're fully trusting that person to help you take your career to
with
the
your
next
life.
level.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what
With your life. So
So
when you find out that somebody who you signed to is dubbing opportunities for you, it's like almost like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
All right, well, look, we happy that we got your side and you can tell everybody what it is that was going on from a person that was at our last event and was talking about how they came to fight you and everything, and we wanted to clear that up.
We don't need that negativity. Just like I was telling Stella,
we come from a positive
like y'all are building a brand, and you and I spoke on the phone
Right.
as well. Y'all are building a brand. We building a brand. Like, it's why we doing another label that I'm currently in discussions with is like, yo, honestly, we can't have that type of stigma attached.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I look bad, my friends who are my real friends, they tight at me for, but like I said, everybody, I'm a man, so I'm going to learn and live my life on my own terms,
Right.
and find out through my own experiences. And
Niggas like, fuck you, change your fucking shit to federal.
Yo.
What you doing, stupid?
Hey, yo, it was a whole bunch. It's a whole bunch, and I got friends that are in the industry that are, I'm not gonna name drop because that's crazy. I'm not Kanye, but
that Kanye interview.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But I got friends in the industry, and they were like, "Yo, bro, like just like you said, what? Like, what are you doing?" And it's like, "Yo, that's my man's. I got faith in my man's, and that's just because I'm a stand up dude."
Right.
So,
sometimes people will be loyal to a default.
Yeah,
you want to be loyal to somebody. Like, remember we came up here and I was circling that shit about Sinister and Aton Noise, and I was being loyal to Sinister and he was just on this live. I was being loyal to Sinister when in all actuality, he was only loyal to whoever could help him.
Right,
Yep.
Right.
So now I burnt the bridge with somebody being loyal to him when I shouldn't have, because it was more opportunities with me working with that guy than being loyal to this friend that I felt was my friend.
Right.
Like you said.
Fortunately, though, fortunately for me, my relationships with people are so solid that it was more like, I told you so, nigga, like, you wildin'. Right. So, it wasn't on no crazy shit where niggas was just like, I'm just gonna fall back. Like, I'm not gonna involve myself in whatever you do and just do what you do and hopefully it works out for you.
Yeah.
So it ain't on no, you know what I mean? But it's just like, as a friend, it's just like, I told you so, nigga.
I know what it is. Like, I told y'all so. Everybody watching the show, I told you so. People that was like, oh, what you doing with Stella? I told you so. You know what I'm saying? Stella, people's like, oh, why you fucking with Word Around? I told you so.
You know what I mean?
Motherfucker, we can show you better than we can tell you, motherfucker. But we gonna get into some music right now because I wanted to get this cipher popping, and then we'll come back and start telling everybody where they can reach y'all at. If y'all want to say it now and say it later, it's so good. You always want to get your brands out there.
We can put it out anytime.
You know what I mean? Trini, you all right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because these beats about to drop. You about to go.
Trini was out at the studio all night drinking and
All night,
smoking,
I had a
and
hangover.
No, you got to hang that over because we about to go.
you better hang that
You know what I'm
over.
saying?
Anybody tell me we was
hungover?
freestyling?
Oh, it's a cipher in this. You know what it is already.
I ain't know nothing.
You a Stella Star. Cut it out.
You know we do the cipher
Stop
at
playing.
the
You
end
ain't
of
got to
every
freestyle.
show.
You can say a written rap.
I'm going to try my best. You know?
Just be like, you know the vibes. It's Trini the body.
Watch your phone. I'm about to turn this on, y'all.
Damn.
You set it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, don't make me put the lead to the dawn and telling me should've kept this Teflon on. I'm the best in the flesh, so respect my charm. Attest my arms of fresh holes in your V-neck plus chest and mama, comma. Kamikaze / Hammurabi, Illuminati, eye for an eye. Case a nigga wanna watch me, I be ducked out somewhere in the lobby. Mini shoddy, your body a sloppy poppy. Don't even copy or try to knock me. Only offspring of the Anunnaki with a samurai sword tongue and bottle of sake. Get the beef cooked live like we eating hibachi. I kick the mask with the door like somebody stop me. I love it when she called me Big Poppy, giving me sloppy. It's never fucking stopping. Off of the top. Let's go.
Let's go.
Listen,
Trini.
trying to hear her spit some shit.
Me.
Let's go.
I'm going to try.
Trini.
Yo, simmer. Who got the keys, simmer bimmer? Trini on the track, one time, I'm a winner. I am not your friend, I'm a motherfucking killer. Don't fuck with me, I'm a motherfucking sinner. I take your head, leave you dead in the winter. Pussy hole nigga, go run back and tell her. Just give me head, leave the bread, hallelujah. Sit back, relax, I'ma show you how I do ya.
Hey, it's Trini the body in the fucking place right now.
Weirdy Wolf, you in the building. You in the building, Weirdy Wolf. What's up?
Yeah, spit that shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. New York bad man gangster make me see ya and Brooklyn at the heart of the foundation. Every other borough fi salute this one.
Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, and Staten Island. Flatbush, Crown Heights, Bushwick, Bed-Stuy, East New York, Brownsville, and Canarsie. 50s, 90s, all over Brooklyn. Respect Flatbush, that is where I live. Reggae BET, see me on TV. Fresh from TG, they wanna be me. Woo! Gaza, Gully, Brooklyn Bully. See me on my scully, jet black hoodie.
Blood clot.
By in a car that off a pussy. Ready for the war, when you're ready, just bring it. Don't sing it, me gun silent like I'm Biggie. Me pick boy off a rooftop before them can see me.
Y'all hear me?
Uh-huh.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know you want some of this.
Well, hold up. I just gotta say, what do y'all think about the beats I be playing? Cause these is all beats. These from my guy. You know what I'm saying? James Taco. I bought all of these from him. Like, I'm buying beats. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to know.
I like
Shout
this. I
out to
like
your
this
boy.
one.
You like that one?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Commercial.
What's up?
Commercial. Yeah. I send the snake straight to the pearly gates. They wasn't worthy, but the shit gave them an early taste. Yeah. No, let me stop. I was about to say some shit that was controversial. Let me know.
It's a success show. How much more controversial can it get?
Oh man, no. All right. Yeah. I send the snake straight to the pearly gates. They barely heard me, but that taste gave them the early shakes. They wasn't worthy, they must be worried. Exposed to fakes, just like every single chain you ever gave away. This that real shit bumping through your speaker box. He ain't got no. Yo, listen, hunger coming out soon, man. Let's go. Yeah. It's a disconnect on this side. We elevated, smoking weed couldn't get you this high. Air traffic control, we determined if that shit fly. I ain't make it out the mud, all I needed was zip ties. Yeah. This that dope through the headphones. He ain't got no bars, he couldn't make it through the dead zone. If he out here hustling with no permission, I got a dead homes. Hit him with the lead chrome, skirt or smoking med cones. Yeah, you know I'm only spitting visuals. He ain't got no service, only candle lit visuals. Why they hating on me? Probably cause they life is miserable. Doing anything so they ain't got a feeling visible. I'm God in the physical, these shots are not subliminal. How you dropping jewels and she out here doing interviews. Yeah, these niggas faking and I couldn't take it.
What up, Trini?
Basics, nigga.
Yes. That was dope. That was fun.
What's up,
Alright, let me see. I don't know.
Let's go, baby. You got this.
Let's go.
And then she spit out some fire. I'll try.
Nah, I'm really gonna try. I don't do this. I don't do this.
Let me hear
I'm
that.
gonna try. Let me see what I say. Let me see.
Let's go.
Niggas is rapping and trapping, no capping. Turn up your hats, everybody it's lacking. Nah.
That was
Let's
dope.
go.
That
fire, no capping.
I fucked up. Yo. Let me see.
You came through with the
Y'all
hell of a
making me
line.
nervous.
You came through with the hell of a line, though. So
Nah, you're making me nervous in my head. Yo. Niggas is rapping and capping. See? I'm fucking up.
It's all good because you still spit some bars. And I like some other rappers that came up here, thought they were stars.
She didn't do the Alexis.
I did.
She didn't do the
Alexis.
You missed
Called her out. I ain't want to say her name.
What she did?
But that shit was lame.
so
She
bad.
came here so bad, fucking up on the mic, trying to spit some shit, but she really couldn't hype up the crowd or the fucking audience. What's going on? The obedience, the way we come through, we real greedy. And with the S.STREET media and Stella Steph show, we come through, we get dough, and ain't no chicks in here's hoes.
Okay.
Get that money and we flows.
Okay.
With DJ Weirdy Wolf. Niggas try to front and they're Jamaican, they'll get coofed upside their head. We don't play. I'm Greg, Damon Bryant. You know I come through and I'm defiant. Like Stella said earlier, I come through because I'm burlier. People call me chubby, but I want that money. Your girls, they hug me. Oh, get off my Dougie. Here we go. Freestyle off the top of the dome. That's what I do. Keep the chrome, piece to Rome. We do what we want. Stella Steph show, and we flow. King Flow, come and do what you do and what you know.
I do the Dougie. She on me like a snuggie. Everybody wait in line, they wanting to touch me. No frontin', I be the best. I put the motherfucking piece to your chest for my respect. At the end of the day, we don't play. It's a king thing. I'm more de rey. I leave a dead man laid in the dirt. Off of the top, I never stop. I'm higher than helicopters. I chop them. Niggas ain't stopping King Flow. That's King Fuck Law and Order. The mass marauder. The nastiest nigga to put his hands on your daughter. Not like Nimrod. Niggas talking shit.
Damn. Shots fired.
Bang, bang.
Shots fired. Damn. Coming like that.
You got something? You got something, Trini?
Do I got some again? Let me see.
Uh-huh.
Try. Let me give it a run.
Body it, Trini.
It's 9 to 5, ain't cutting it. Tell these niggas get up my back before I run the shit. Everybody see me in the street, they ain't loving me. You see this body on me, everybody is cuffing me. I say they call me queen cause I wear my crown. They call me brown cause my skin glow like chocolate. You already know my house.
Yeah, I already know what you chocolate. Oh, that's that. Oh, what's going on? I rap. I attack the tracks like that cause I get busy. It's in me, Queens vicinity, but I'm in Brooklyn. Hold up, this Halsey, Williamsburg. What's going on? You heard? See, not Jamaican, never fake the move. And I come through and I soothe. When I grab the mic, the track is attacked cause it's me, MC WORLD with the rhymer. Oh, I slime you like Ghostbusters. I dust you off, you niggas. It's soft. I cough on beats, but no COVID. I survived that. What's going on? My hat is from Mitchell and Ness. The show is motherfucking sponsored by Social Tourists. Cause we come through when we hoard shit. Cause we got mad clothes and we get mad hoes. And our pockets is fat as fuck. That means mad dough.
Okay.
Off the top of the dome, I do what I want and go wherever I want. Y'all niggas can't flaunt or fuck with me. You niggas get ducked fucking with me. Hold up.
You niggas get what? You niggas get duck fucking with me?
Off the top. Duck goose. Come on.
What you got, Weirdy?
Hey yo. Money on my mind, always on my grind. Showtime, you know my motherfucking sign. Aries, the shit get kinda scary. I'm ready for war. I'm higher than the birds I saw. It's off of the top of the dome. I'm popping the chrome. Got my niggas waiting in the kitchen when you not at home. And your wife walked in like a scene out of Belly. I'm the king, motherfucker. It ain't nothing they could tell me. Came back home from doing the felony. Now niggas out here trying to tell on me. That niggas snitches. They heard about what happens when you get the stitches. Maybe you be laying with the fishes. This
Fucking
is not
bitches.
fictitious. This is real. Niggas talking shit. You know I got to steal. Rest in peace to my nigga Steel and to my nigga Flock. We gon' do this till my motherfucking heart stops. Niggas wanna start beef in the area where it's mad cops. We don't do that a lot. Nigga keep walking. Everybody get online, try to start talking. They showing out for screensavers. Fuck around, nigga.
Fuck around, nigga.
Yeah, what you got? What you got for us? What's up, Weirdy?
I know Weirdy got something. Weirdy just say here like.
Hear that shit.
Yes.
Let's go, Weirdy.
Let me hear that sing, boy.
Let's go.
Talk
I'm a
your shit.
lyrics monster, test me cause you own disaster. Me and get rich cause I'm a flow, so I meet them after. Me tell you this, no one after. Me shoot first and me no ask. Me reconstruct boy face if them pass them place. Them say me Colombian because the family erase. Like me Italian, me kill the jury for the case. Not a Taliban, but I never been in the army. But I'm a soldier, real long M16. Me a flex with strap over my shoulder. Desert Eagle in a the holster. Crucial no run from war, so pussy come get murder. Real bad man nah take no chat. Don't act like you don't know how to act. Me see man get shot for less than that. Me see boy get licked with iron bullet. Out of the burner anytime me pull it. Me empty the 9 before me repull it. 9 body fine, same take 9 ballistic. Serial killer, so me don't have no sorrow. Gunshot separate bone from marrow. Accurate target, me split arrow. Wickedest man in all the Brooklyn borough. Crucial takeaway. Every time I touch the road, me hear what up, doggy. Like them me can't pass and them not saw me. Tough talk make boy get hyper. Left to right box him up, face wiper. Me low key just like a sniper. Always ready for strike if it call me viper. When me take my gun out of the holster, me no stop squeeze till everything over. Yo, shot go east, shot go west, shot separate Kevlar vest. Man down, downtown before me look round the whole place around. Shooting my way out of this. Good thing I've got extra clips. None of my shot them no waste. Cause when me aim, I don't fucking miss.
He don't miss.
DJ Weirdy Wolf.
He don't miss.
Yo,
Train the body.
that's what it is.
Ain't no more.
That's what it is, man. We out of here, y'all.
You already know the vibes.
It's time to get high.
Weirdy and King Flow came through.
And Trinity the Body.
Trinity you already know Trinity the Body. I did a little song.
Train the body always comes
You
through.
see, you heard that little bar I said when I was spitting. I was like, and that asphalt. Yeah, I gotta know Trinity the Body. Her name ain't Trinity the Body for nothing. Like, there's no capping with that. Trinity the Body.
Listen,
No
it's
capping.
all right. It's a little song.
Listen,
nah,
I want just a little bit of it. Just give me 10%.
Stella said,
I
hey
got you,
girl, all
Stella.
I need is a
got
little
you.
bit.
It's not a lot, baby girl. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Up and down to the
I hope y'all watch next week.
Yo.
You know, Sunday,
I'll be
4:30,
watching
6:30.
from next week. I'll be watching you guys.
This is the best fucking podcast in the
Let's
world.
go, man.
Yo, shout out S.STREET Media, man. You know, Math, you're one of the hardest working guys out here.
I love
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Salute to you.
Shout out to Math.
You got to give everybody
You already know the
flowers while
vibes.
they're here. There's
saying?
people that's out here really making shit happen.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Talk.
saying? You got to let them know, like,
Ooh,
yo,
can I
you
steal your
are appreciated.
your gum?
Yeah, you can get
Yeah,
some.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to let them know that they really are appreciated. And, you know what I'm saying? You support them by sharing, commenting, posting, just word of
Facts.
mouth, talking about
Yes.
them in positive ways and letting them know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you're doing is definitely making an impact on the culture. This is a $1 trillion industry, and all we really need to do is take 1-2% of that shit. and
It's
we be
space
good.
for everybody. You heard?
Run with it.
Exactly.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
We can really make something happen.
Facts. So tune in next week, Sunday, 4:30 to 6:30, Grindhard TV,
I wanna
S.STREET
say one
Media,
thing when you finish.
YouTube, you know, Trini.
I want to say one thing. I just want to say a message to all the female artists that's coming up right now. Listen, work hard, right? Your music is going to show your talent. Whether you a freestyle rapper, whether you have to write your music, singer, songwriter, it doesn't matter. Just don't let anybody take you for granted and don't give up your body for a check.
For a
Huh?
nothing.
Okay?
Say that shit
I'm
one
glad
more
you said
time.
that.
Don't give up your body for a check.
Facts.
Your music, your craft, your brand is worth every penny that it deserves.
Amen to that.
And with
Stay
that
blessed.
being
You
said,
already know
yeah.
Trinity the Body. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Snapchat. Everybody follow my TikTok. Help me
TikTok,
get
yes, she's
some
on
TikTok
TikTok,
views now. Also stream my music on Spotify, Tidal, iHeart, iTunes. Make sure you go ahead and stream. Check out my video, Paper. First video I ever did, dropped it back in January. So yeah, make sure you check that out. And I got my EP dropping at the end of the year. Stay tuned.
That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, we'll be back next week, every Sunday from 4:30 to fucking 6:30. S.STREET Media, Style by Poverty. You know what I'm saying? Grindhard Television. Today's episode again was sponsored by Social Tourist, Dan Fam.
Yes, it was.
Y'all gonna be seeing a lot more of this clothing line involved with us and everything.
Y'all gonna be seeing a lot more of me, because
Yes,
I'm gonna be everywhere.
Shout out
Facts.
Music Monday videos, because yo, those
Yes. Yes,
music
my
videos
new
you've been
episode
doing.
dropped last week, the second. So shout out
So
to
we
Music
out
Monday
here.
videos, Veg, Alonzo, my boy Alonzo,
Yeah,
Damien. Happy birthday, Damien.
All right, so now we're going to end the show right now. We're going to see what King Flow brand is about.
I'm ready to get zooted.
Yo, y'all go check out that Stoneheads Do Things right now. Do Things out right now, man.
Yes.
We got 60K.
And I see a big
on
Stella
YouTube.
Stars collab in the future.
Yes.
You already
Let's get
know,
it.
man. We come back and see y'all next week.
Got you.
Word.
Definitely.
And we out.
On that note. Everybody throw that ass back.